What is up, my friends? How are we? The match goes ahead and we're all looking forward to a massive game between the Reds and the other Reds. They're not so important Reds. They're not so good Reds. They're about to be humbled Reds? I very much hope so. How are we all? Team news is in and wow, Ibrahim Konate straight back into the starting 11. We love that. On top of all of that, well, we've got some other surprises on the bench. Connor Bradley also returns. Federico Chiesa is there. The only one missing from the squad that we're aware of is Szoboszlai. Now, I'm not quite sure as of yet where Szoboszlai is, but let me scroll through my notes and have a look. Yeah, he's ill. He's ill. So Dominic Szoboszlai is ill, so no start for him today, or no squad plays for him today. And you know what? I had Jones down in my predicted 11 anyway, so I'm going to be happy enough with that one. Obviously, we're not great when we're missing a player, but we do have adequate cover in that position in Curtis Jones. So there we go. So let's run through the Liverpool starting 11. As you can see it there on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Konate and Virgil van Dijk are your centre-back pairing. It feels good to say that again. In midfield, Alexis McAllister, Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones. And then we have an unchanged front three. The manager has gone once again for Luis Diaz through the centre, Mohamed Salah on the right and Cody Gakpo on the left. The Manchester United team, it is Onana, Mazarao, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Bruno, Højlund, Diallo, Dalot, Ugarte and Mainoo. That is the United 11. So, how are we? And anybody who's in the city of Liverpool, what is the weather like at the minute there? It's been a bitterly cold night here in Ireland. A little bit of snow that didn't really stick, so delighted. I was keeping an eye on my phone every time I woke up in the middle of the night. I just kept looking at my phone because I knew I'd have messages telling me whether the game was going to go ahead or what was happening. And I was delighted once I seen at about 12 o'clock or so that it was definitely going to go ahead. Good news for that one. By the way, thank you to everyone who watched the video we put out late last night after the stream, 11 o'clock, and it's done about 100,000 views. So thank you all for that one. But yeah, loads to get through. And it doesn't get bigger than this in a season for me, you know. These are the games. United, home and away. Everton, home and away. They're the games I look out for. And today, you know, I learned my lesson last year. I'm not going to sit here and be arrogant about it. I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to dance all over them. It might happen. But I remember last year's couple of humblings that we had when I expected to win. So I'm going to just hope that the boys start off in good form. Thoughts on United's lineup? Let me have a quick glance over it again. I mean, look, it's probably the best 11 they can put out. But we should be too good for them the way they are, the way their confidence is. I think first goal is going to be important in the game. But ultimately, if we show up and play to our best, we should be going 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League with a game in hand. And that's what today is all about. The opposition is United, and yes, that does mean a bit more in the game. But ultimately, it's 3 points on offer, and that's what we got to do. So, yeah, welcome in everyone that's joining us. And as it is a match day, of course, we are being brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Why not check out the Chairman Pro package or anything else at manscaped.com this holiday season, and the January sales are still on. Treat yourself to 20% off. That's 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20. Use that at checkout and look after yourself and your body from head to toe. Manscaped have got you covered these days. I got the new Dome shaver yesterday in the post. Genuinely did arrive yesterday. I haven't used it yet, but I will let you know, because Manscaped now, they've moved on from the groin. They've gone up to the face, and now they're covering the old head as well. So there you go. No Ahmad. There is. I called out Ahmad. I said Diallo. So yes, he is playing. The United team: Onana, Mazarao, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Bruno, Højlund, Ahmad, if that makes it easier, Dalot, Ugarte and Mainoo. Szoboszlai is ill. Ahmad's there. Are you listening to me? One more silly question and it's ban time. You know, it's easy to find out the answers to the questions you're asking me as well by a quick Google. Again with Szoboszlai, he's ill. Yeah, we're not playing the game of me answering 50 questions over and over again because people don't see a name in the team sheet. Anybody who doesn't know the answer to where a player is, Google it at this point. Because I've said 3 times now that he's ill. I can't keep saying it when people are joining in because it's going to piss off the people in the chat, and I don't want to do that. So look, the team is there. Anybody who's not on the team list is clearly not taking part in the game today, and a quick Google search will give you the answer as to of why. Cheers. Right, and the Ipswich game, by the way, they're 1-0 up against Fulham, which is a surprise. It says Traore instead of Diallo. That's a Connor question. Let's moan at Connor. So Connor, apparently this is all your fault, and it says, what does it say? Let me read the chat who are giving out about you here, because they're all going in and you hear Crosby. It's vicious. I'm fighting back the tide, mate, but it's tough. It says, what does it say? Traore or something instead of Diallo. So there you go. Reprimanded like you wanted, you horrible people. Horrible people. Love you all. I'm only joking. Look, we'll get it fixed, folks. Don't worry about it. Penalty check for Fulham here. Let's have a look, see. Oh, he did. He was. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. He had his calf raked there by the Ipswich Town player. That's silliness. Silliness. Do. What's Connor saying to me? Hang on. So apparently Traore is Diallo's last name in the system setup, so it's down as that. So there you go. So anybody who sees Traore, it's Diallo. There you go. We've done it. We've cracked it. Where's Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai is ill, mate. That's it. That's the last time I'm asking it. Dominic Szoboszlai is ill. There you go. Anybody who needs that question answered, Dominic Szoboszlai is ill and isn't playing. And his full name is Ahmed Diallo Traore. So there you go. We're all learning something here today, folks. We're all learning something. It is a pen to Fulham, and the referee has also booked the Ipswich player for those interested. So right, ladies and gentlemen, what we saying on the old score predictions? Give me your score predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. I'm scared to give one. I've got to be honest with you. I'm scared to give you a score prediction. And do you want to know how hard I'm working to get a win today for us? I had to fish this out of the washing basket because I've been wearing red every time we've won this season. And this was in the wash basket. And my other one was dirty that I wore yesterday. And I've only got 2 red hoodies. So I had to fish this out of the wash basket. So I'm sitting here. If there was smell-o-vision, this might be a little bit... Right, let's go. 4-1s, 3-0, 3-1 for David. Mo Salah's going 6-0. Chestnut's going 3-0. Shane's going 5-0. Eric 4-0. Somebody else is saying same. Craig, I'm scared. Isa, I know. I just don't want to give the prediction because last year I went into this game and it was the notorious game. I don't know what this is. I don't know why I'm grabbing boobs in the air all of a sudden. I meant to go this, but apparently I'm grabbing boobs. Yeah, this was the game where I lost my shit with Salah and Darwin last year. So I don't want to repeat that. So I'm trying not to get myself into the mindset of just expecting a win. I'll just keep grabbing air boobs instead. Shane, thank you Shane for the first super chat of the day. Shane said Ipswich winning. They're not now, man. They've just scored a penalty, but that's my fault. I know you put that in before they scored. We actually might be in a relegation battle. I'm sick with the flu and expecting United to make it worse. Well, firstly, Shane, I hope you get better soon, my man. And secondly, I wouldn't be relying on United to make it better for you, bro. I don't think that's going to happen today. I hope not, anyway. Thank God, would have missed the game today for a family gathering, but the snow cancelled it. I love the family, but I can't miss this. Well in, mate. Well in. I mean, I would have used it as an excuse anyway, even if it wasn't cancelled. But there you go. And now there's another pen on. This time it's the Ipswich, I think, is it? Yeah. So now Ipswich get a penalty. Castagna brought down the Ipswich player, so that was a penalty the other way. A minute later. There you go. Right. Ryan. Did you see the Irish lad Schmodic score for Ipswich? I didn't see it, no. I just turned the telly on and it was 1-0 at that point. But yeah, Schmodic has done well enough for us. And the more Irish players we can have playing in the Premier League, the better. Right, so the lap stepping up here. I've been actually paying a lot of attention to the lap in the last week or so. I've been researching him quite a bit because you guys have been mentioning him. And yeah, he's impressive. The scouting reports and stuff I've read, the tactical stuff I've read on him, it all looks good. So let's see what happens. He's stepping up here to take this penalty for Ipswich anyway. It's currently 70 minutes in, it's 1-1. Delap playing mind games here with the keeper. Who didn't know, brother? Be honest, who didn't know that he was Rory Delap's son? Because I didn't. I didn't know that till during the week, but he is Rory Delap, famous for the long throw-ins. I didn't know it. Here he goes. Scores. Buried it. Great penalty. 2-1 Ipswich. And that was very well dispatched by Delap. It is now Fulham 1, Ipswich 2. What a penalty, man. You can't get much more confident in the way he struck that one. 11-0, so we can tell them 7-11. Love that, mate. Love that. And thank you for being a member with us as well for 2 months. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, that was a very well dispatched penalty. Would I take Delap at Liverpool? I don't know, Kelsey. The answer was no the other day. But I got to be honest, that was out of my own arrogance more than anything else. But when I looked into his background, seeing that he came through the City Academy, went down in the leagues to get some minutes. And yeah, do you know what? He's looking like he's got something about him, I'll say that. Do you know what I'd seen yesterday, actually? Do you know Luke Littler won the World Darts Championship, as you know, collects himself a load of dough, deservedly so, and he's buying himself a Mercedes A-Class, which is nice, fair play to him. Not too flashy for his first car, I believe, so well in. He's certainly earned it, hasn't he? Liz! Sorry, Liz, I initially missed your super chat, and Mark very kindly gave me a nudge. Thank you for that, Mark. Liz said, happy match day, let's effing go. Love you, Liz. Much love, my friend, and I hope you're well. I don't know if he does have his licence yet, Connor. I don't know, bro. But last night, I just read somewhere that he's going to buy a Mercedes A-Class with his winnings. So fair play to him. You wouldn't begrudge the young lad a cent of it. He's just a phenom, isn't he? Don't know what to say. Imagine being 17 and having that courage to do what he does. And to feel as comfortable as he does on that stage. Like, he's just phenomenal. Shame he's a mank, as in he supports United, but, you know, other than that, nothing but love towards Mr. Luke Littler. I always think of his dad. When I see him up there playing, I always just think of his dad and just think of the sacrifices his dad made to make sure that Luke could go and do what he does. And fair to say that faith he had in his son is being repaid. What do you think about Elon Musk possibly replacing FSG, said Schmungus. So, would you believe I had 4 different emails from people last night after the stream, all telling me about Elon's history in Merseyside and that his grandmother, Cora, I think, was from the city. Look, I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue what to think about it all. At this point, it's a newspaper story, and I don't know. I don't know. Like, the non-Liverpool fan in me, the Craig Houlden, you know, I'm torn on Elon. In some aspects, I think he's a genius. In other aspects, I'm worried about the direction he's going in. But ultimately, it's one of these things that I'll take at a face value if it happens, and we'll figure it out from there. Because it's all just paper talk at the minute, and there's no clear indication that it's true or isn't true, or that it's likely to happen. So I'm just going to carry on, and we'll see. If a story comes out of it, we'll talk more about it then. That bench is filthy, said Luke Jarrett. Yes, it's a really good bench. I'll call you out the Liverpool bench just in case you haven't seen it. It's one of the stronger ones we've had this season. Kelleher, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa and Bradley. It's a strong bench, and the manager has plenty of options there. So I also reckon this is really arrogant of me. Sorry for this. It is going to sound arrogant, but I also reckon that Elon would get Anfield Agenda. I do. Does that sound mad? Because, like, he's a disruptor, right? He's an intelligent man. He likes an outcast. He likes ballsy people. He likes people who say it like it is.
He's on the spectrum.
Yeah, he's also on the spectrum, like myself. I reckon me and Elon would get along just grand, you know. I reckon we'd get a lot more love from Elon Musk than we do from FSG. So, I don't know, maybe it'd be a good thing for Anfield Agenda. Maybe it brings us and the club closer. I don't know. Because certainly getting no love from FSG. So, let's see. Right, second coffee's into me. I'm awake. Someone just said you're awesome, Sabrina. Yeah, somebody called Mark heard you shouting in and he said your wife's awesome.
I was just wondering how you seen at 12 o'clock that the game was on.
Because Connor messaged me and my phone was under the pillow when I looked at it. Sabrina, you need to learn, love, that I'm everywhere. Even when I'm asleep, I've got eyes on everything.
Asleep, you can see through your eyelids.
Yeah, I've eyes on everything, me, when I'm asleep. Right, V. Aaron said, hey Craig, my opinion is I don't care who owns their club as long as they have a love and passion for Liverpool instead of treating it as a business. You see, I'm probably that way as well, other than the nations owning football clubs. I'm probably like you, mate. If they've got good intentions, if they're coming in honestly to improve it, I'm okay with that. I've always said this. I don't care who owns the club as long as it's not a nation, sovereign fund or a country buying it. Right. TGK said Liverpool 6, United 0 prediction. Big up, Craig. Much love, my man. Thank you. I'm not ballsy enough to go 6-0. If you want a real prediction from me right now, 3-1. That's where my head's at. I'm going to go 3-1. I take that right now. I'd be happy with it. It would, again, just kick Arsenal in the nuts. Because that's what today's about for me. It's about getting the win and just crushing. Just standing on. Just evaporating. Obliterating those Arsenal fans' hopes. Because you know they're sitting at home now with their little todgers in their little hand. And their phone in their other hand. And they're praying. They're screaming, they're begging for Liverpool to mess up because they messed up again. But it's not going to happen, is it? So, I want to dance on those dreams. Hey Craig, if Trent doesn't sign his new contract, I think we all know that his talk of winning trophies with Liverpool is more special would be BS. So, Tipsy Dipsy, we had a poll on our channel. One sec. Excuse me. We had a poll on the channel last night because we jumped on and did a live stream after the Arsenal result. So we came on to do the stream, and just as I was coming on to do the stream, the news came out about Trent, the contract offer. The Daily Mirror story came out. And for those of you who may not have seen it, the story is that Liverpool have offered Trent a 5-year, £300,000 a week contract. So I asked the question, if Trent turns down this contract, is it fair to say he never had an intention of staying? And 91% of over 2,500 votes said yes. If he turns down the contract, he never had any intention of staying. Because I've got to be honest with you, as critical as I've been of the club and of the finances, that is a very, very generous offer. That is a good enough offer. So for me, the club have done their part now. And you're not going to hear me moaning about that. That's a fair offer. If he turns down 300 grand a week, that's it. That's a fair offer. That's all I can say on it. What are your thoughts on Neville still predicting Arsenal to win the Prem, and his excuse for it is the possibility of a Van Dijk injury? So that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? Who asked this one? Shalendry, Pershard. It tells you everything about Neville, in that one, he's not being sincere. Be honest. You know I'm right. He's not being sincere. There's no way you look at the league right now and Liverpool having the possibility of being 11 points clear of Arsenal if they win the games in hand and still having Arsenal as favourites. He's hoping on a hypothetical injury. It's not rational. So Neville's a gimp is what I'm saying. And Neville this whole season hasn't been honest with the public. Not once. Because none of these predictions are based in any sense of reality or any sense of looking at the numbers or the data. It's all just him wanting to begrudge Liverpool. So, fuck Neville. Evan Lambert. And same with all the Arsenal fans, by the way. I'm all... Gloves are off this season. I don't care. I'll show people the respect that they show us. And Neville's shown us no respect yet again. And the Arsenal fans have been very disrespectful. And they won't come on and say, well done if you won the league. You won it fair and square. They'll make excuses and they'll say we won it because Arsenal and City fell away. Screw them. Don't care. Do you think Chiesa has any sort of future with us? Well, I think we're going to find out in this window, aren't we? So, at the moment, I don't know, is the honest answer. But we're going to find out in this window because there's lots of talk of offers of Napoli for a loan, of other clubs in Italy taking him for a loan. So, let's wait and see what he does this month. If he stays at the club this month, he should start getting some minutes. Right, need a good professional performance today and not be arrogant like last season. Could you say hi to Viv, Grace and Matt, please, Craig? My pleasure, Dazza. So, Viv, Grace, Matt, how are we? I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Happy New Year to you guys as well. And Dazza, thank you for dropping in, my man. And yeah, we do need that performance, you're right. Because last year, I was sitting here, cocky, arrogant, expecting us to walk all over United. 30 shots or so later, and we hadn't scored. I was a frustrated man. So yeah, I'm trying to be a bit more measured on this particular game this season. So yeah, what do we think on that Trent thing, by the way? Connor, if you're in the background, can you put up a poll on that? Because we have a bigger audience sample size to go through. The question I'd like, Connor, if possible, is do you think if Trent turns down the contract offer, do you think he's off? Because I can't see Liverpool coming back in. There's no way I can see Liverpool coming back, and they shouldn't come back. That's a big enough offer. That's an offer that I think is more than generous, and I think is probably more than he's worth. But if the club have offered it, great. Let's get behind that offer, and I think it's fair. As I've said, I moan about these owners and money a lot of the time, but that contract offer, I can't moan about. I think it's a great offer. And then it'll be interesting to see what the offers towards Mo and Virgil are, but Trent can't ask for more than that, in my opinion. No, thank you, Connor. Now, apparently that's similar money on the table from Real Madrid as well, so... Real have offered 300 grand a week. Let me read it out to you really quickly. There was a good piece last night in the Mirror, and I'm going to read out that. So here's the story, right? So this was posted last night, Credit LFC Transfer Room, and they're quoting the Mirror. They say there's a similar £300,000 a week deal on the table for the 26-year-old, but in addition, he could expect a huge signing on fee from the Spanish Giants if he joins in the summer as a free agent. On that, I'm sure he'd get a signing on fee from Liverpool as well. A loyalty bonus. Liverpool feel they can't do any more to try and entice Trent Alexander-Arnold to remain at Anfield for the prime years of an already sparkling career. There have been no demands from Trent to be handed the captaincy. He knows he's a natural successor to Virgil van Dijk when the Dutchman's time as a first-teamer comes to an end. So, Real have a similar offer on the table. Now it's going to come down to what you want to do. Want to stay and live the dream like we've spoken about and win trophies with your boyhood club, or do you want to leg it off to Madrid and be part of the Vinicius Junior hold me back arrogant attitude of those Madrid players, because they are horrendously arrogant and entitled, that Madrid team. How much are Madrid giving Trent? I literally just read out the fucking story, like literally just read out 4 paragraphs of the story including the money they're offering him, mate. So rewind back. Where is Dom? He's out, mate, on the piss with Dick. Sorry. He's ill, mate. He's ill. It's pinned to the top of the chat. $300k is brilliant, says Sean McMahon. If he doesn't accept it, he's more interested in sharing Jude's bedroom. I didn't say that, you said that. It's not pinned anymore because of the poll. Fucking pinned to mine. It's pinned to the top of my chat. So I'm looking at it right there now. It says Dominic Soboslai is ill and misses today's game. Tipsy Dipsy, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. Duncan Simon said he's in the bungalow. On mobiles it replaces it. Apologies. Dom's Moby. One week of Trent's salary and I could retire, said Steve. So you know what, Steve? I wouldn't be able to live on Trent's salary. So what I mean, the money I'm making here on YouTube, 300 grand a week, I wouldn't show up to Anfield Agenda for that, mate. If Connor put forward an offer to me that was just 300 grand a week, so no, I wouldn't be able to live in the lap of luxury in the council house I'm in that I've become accustomed to. Pennies, said Crosby, pennies. Right, so glad to see Canade back in the lineup. Yeah, I'm very surprised, pleasantly surprised that he's straight back into the team. And great to see Bradley on the bench as well. That was a lovely little surprise today ahead of the game. You know, I have no complaints about the lineup, the bench, the options Arne has. No excuses. Everything is there and ready to go get that win today. So now I need your help, ladies and gentlemen. There's 3,500 people in the chat and we've only got 568 likes. Come on now. We need to get those 1,000 likes up before we kick off. You know the score. And also we're only 36 subscribers away from 291k. We're trying to chase down 300,000 subscribers. We're hoping to do it by the end of the month. Every single one of you absolute legends that hits that subscribe button helps us on our journey. What was that? Me nuts are really hairy, Craig, and I don't know what to do. Well, of course, the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra from Manscaped, you know, it takes care of the job. I heard that if you buy the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 with their skin safe technology, brightest ever LED spotlight, a battery that lasts 90 minutes and it's waterproof, along with the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations, the Shed travel bag and the box of briefs, which is their free gift to you, I heard that if you get yourself one of these, you too can get an offer of 300 grand a week from John W. Henry. So you don't need to worry about shipping though. What was that, Craig? I can't afford full price. Things are a little bit tasty at the minute and I need a few bob off. Not to worry. Use the code Anfield20 at checkout and you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That offer applies to absolutely everybody except John W. Henry. You're not getting the discount, John, because you've got no balls, John. Get Manscaped for your knackers. There you go. You know what I mean? We're pitching this ad together here, folks. It's a community ad read. We're doing it together. What time does the match start? 4:30. 4:30. So 44 minutes to go. D Hall said, "Hey Craig, keep doing what you're doing." Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Somebody else said, "Sabrina's an absolute gimp. How do you put up with her, Craig? She's punching above her weight. She doesn't deserve that new car." Stop it, folks. Stop being so mean towards my lovely wife. Oh, look, she's just burst through the door like an angry little midget. Hi there. How are we? Sabrina Smash.
Sabrina go gym.
What was that, Sabrina? Your lady nuts are hairy. Well, don't you worry, Sabrina. I've got you covered. Just go into the drawer there, love, and you'll find the Lawnmower 5.0 featuring Manscaped vagina safe technology that doesn't exist, that I've just invented, but apparently it works. I didn't say take your top off.
I won't get you demonetized with what I'm going to say.
What does it mean when your wife's standing there with a hammer? Is that a good sign?
I hate you.
Another penalty in this game, by the way, to Fulham this time. This is the third penalty of the game. That's not on the penalty spot either, by the way. That's not on the penalty spot, lads. That's in front of the penalty spot. Sabrina, could you take this cup for us? And he scores the penalty that wasn't on the penalty spot.
Can I take what?
Your wife's a lovely lady, Craig. Be nice to her. Even she's laughing at the your wife's a nice lady part. Even she's laughing at you, mate.
He used the word lady.
Yeah.
Sentence about me.
Yeah. Using the word lady to describe Sabrina is ladly is probably a better one. Frank said, Craig, love the streams. What's your favourite takeaway? Pizza, mate. Pizza. I am a massive pizza fan. So, yeah, pizza for me is always first go-to. You can't beat a good woman. Oh, that's too easy, Alex. I can't make that joke. I'll be cancelled. I can't. You're giving me... Alex, you're writing the jokes for me and I can't say them because, you know, I don't want to glamorise what shouldn't be glamorised. But yeah, Frank, pizza, mate, all the way. And do you know what else? I'm so boring. I just have margarita pizza. That's kind of me in a nutshell, you know. Michael Manning, how are you, Michael? And thank you for being a member with us, bro, for 17 glorious months. Hammer time. I didn't know we were playing West Ham today. Do you know what Manscaped don't make? Sofas for me to sleep on. Make him a broccoli soup for tea, they're saying. Sabrina loves broccoli, that's the weird thing. Whatever, like me and Sabrina couldn't be more opposite in a load of ways. I'm medically tall, she's a dwarf. I'm intelligent. You can say the rest of that yourself. She's great at DIY, I'm not. She knows more about cars than me. She supports Forest, I support Liverpool. She loves vegetables. I'm scared of them. She's in great shape. Me, less so. Sufyan said, do you think the club taking the mick to do contract renewals make it difficult to sign people? I don't know is the honest answer, mate. I don't know if there's a correlation between what's happening with the contract renewals versus the ability to go into the market and attract players. You know, it is Liverpool Football Club ultimately, so should be an easy sell to anybody. I'm very much of one of these people that thinks you should need to be convinced to join Liverpool. So veg kind of tastes just like water. You see, I love water. I always got my big bottle of water on the go. Oh, by the way, I found another Ninja product that I can waste money on. Now I bought myself a Ninja Thirsty, which is the Ninja water bottle. So in my house right now, there's two Ninja Thirsties. There's a Ninja air fryer. There's a Ninja kettle. There's 2 Hoovers from Shark, which are owned by Ninja. I swear there's something else Ninja in my house as well. Oh yeah, there's a couple of Ninja... What are they called? I keep doing this, it's going to come to me. What are they called, your Ninja?
Ninja Blast.
Ninja Blasts. There's Ninja Knives. I bought a Ninja knife set as well.
You've seen me searching around like for the car key like a big weirdo and they're sitting there and you wouldn't tell me.
I didn't know what you were looking for, love. I was just wondering why your baps were out. Ninjas are legit revolutionary, said Stephen. Would you agree, Sabrina?
Apparently the cream is quite good if you like ice cream.
I've got some cream.
This is a family show, Craig.
It's in the fridge. I put it last night in my sticky toffee pudding.
That's not what you were.
Where are you off to?
The going.
You're going where?
The gym!
What's this gym you speak of? Who is he?
It's the place where I go.
Oh! Gaim! Ah, Gaim. Tiernan. So she's gone now, ladies and gentlemen. So there'll be no more husband-wife jokes. She's on the way to the gym. That's the most embarrassing thing of all. Like, look, I got my natural physique from years of Irish beef and, you know, doing the right thing. She's off to the gym to get fit. Oh, look at me, I want to stay in shape. Tiernan Deneen, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. You ruined Tiernan's welcome now. Tiernan Deneen, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Duncan said, knowledge is knowing tomatoes are fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put them in a fruit salad. Wisdom is known to turn them into ketchup. Foxy said Craig's on fire today. I'm in a good mood. Yeah, I'm in a very good mood today. You know, it's Liverpool United Day. Always happy. And Arsenal dropping more points yesterday. Imagine, like, let me just paint this picture for you. If Liverpool win today, 8 points clear of Arsenal with a game in hand. Come on now. It's time to start measuring up the trophy cabinet to put another one in there. Oh, we're only 6 subscribers away from 291. And we're only 2 likes away from 1,000, so well in. Did I miss your super chat, my man? Sorry. I mean, it's only just come in a minute ago, bro. But I'll get up here for you. That's what she said. If one stays and 2 leave. Well, if one leaves, it's got to be Trent. If one stays, no. We're not losing Mo and Virgil. They're 100% going to stay in my eyes. Mainly because they really want to stay. So yeah, I think Trent's the only one I have concerns about. But I shouldn't have any concerns because that contract offer is more than fair. Someone said, is it raining in Wexford or snowing in Wexford? No, raining. What's the chances of Liverpool winning the Champions League? It's difficult because you can confidently, like, I can sit here now and confidently feel we're going to win the league because I know that you play everyone twice, it's a level playing field, and ultimately one game isn't going to be the deciding factor. But in the Champions League, you can't be that confident because a red card, let's say, in a game early and you concede a couple of goals in the knockout stage, anything's possible. So we've as good a chance as anybody else, is what I'll say for the Champions League. Yeah, I can't be as confident in that one. Jen gifted 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. Thank you, Jen. Right, now, folks, we've passed 291,000. Thank you so much for that. I can't believe it. We're closing in on 300,000. Oh, my days. Wow. We might get there, you know. We might get there eventually. Just finished in the Fulham-Ipswich game, 2-2, by the way. Ipswich now level with Wolves on points, 16, but they have a worse goal difference and played a game more. Everton then 1 point ahead on 17. Danny said, pick a goal scorer that would surprise you. A goal scorer today that would surprise me. Robbo. Yeah, Robbo would surprise me if he scored. Hey, look, Grand Cup, I thought the same as well. There we go. Everyone's saying Robbo. Where are you watching this match? All my channels are down. Just watch it on Sky. I've got the Sky Q back, mate. We got rid of the Sky streaming service and went back to the satellite dish. So, got the old Sky Q on here, mate. And it's thankfully so far so good, working well. If that fails, though, I've got the backup of the Spanish DAZN. Right, look, ladies and gentlemen, we are half an hour from kickoff. And again, just a quick reminder that we've been brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. You could get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping store-wide using our unique code Anfield20 at checkout or by scanning the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner. Grand Cop, I said, do you like my name, by the way? Please tell me if you know what it means. I mean, it can be interpreted in a few different ways there, bro. So, Grand Cop, I don't know. Like you're a granddad of somebody who's a season ticket holder on the Cop, or you're the eldest of all the Copites. I don't know. Matthew said, I'm going to the Accrington game, finally going to a competitive game. So that leads me in rather nicely. On the Accrington game, I won't be here for the Accrington game. I have a family due that morning with my son that needs my attention, so I won't be around for that game. I'm kind of glad it ended up being Accrington and not like an all-prem clash or whatever, but yeah, so just a heads up on that. Next weekend, next Saturday, I won't be here for the game. I will be back that evening though, so I will be streaming that night, but unfortunately I won't be here for that one next weekend. I will be here during the week for the Spurs game though. Craig, do I like carrot cake? Oh, I love carrot cake, Harley. Love carrot cake. One of my favourite desserts. Noam said, hello Craig, big up Reds. Hello to you, my friend. Welcome in. Thank you for being with us and thank you for your super chat, my man. Who do you fear in the United team? Nobody. Honestly, none of them. They're a team like any other team in the Premier League that are capable of scoring. Bruno's capable of a moment of magic. Ahmad's a decent enough young player. But I don't fear any of them. They should be doing the fearing today. They should be looking at that Liverpool team and absolutely bricking it. And can you imagine the atmosphere inside the stadium as well? Yeah, as Connor said, I'm having a meeting with Elon Musk next Saturday morning, so I won't be able to... I'm just advising Elon on the takeover. So, I have a meeting with him next Saturday morning. John Edinger said, what a birthday gift I get by watching Liverpool beating United. Liverpool to win the Champions League depends on how the draws fall for us. I feel confident that we'll win the league, but watching Forest close. Yeah, they're having an incredible season. Who would have thought when they beat us earlier on in the campaign that they were going to go on this run that they have to get themselves so far up that league table? Can they keep it up for the remainder of the season? I'm doubtful, but they've certainly got a good team spirit there. And John Erdinger, thank you as well, mate, for gifting 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. That's really kind of you, bro. They've gone to Ryan, to Luke, to Aled, and to If It Bleeds, as well as Kenneth. Dino Phillips, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man. So look, let me run down the rest of the day for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be doing the watch along, of course. We'll have our match reaction, our player ratings, and then most likely we'll have a news stream, or not a news stream, a news video later on tonight at some point as well. So do keep an eye out for that. Tomorrow, I'm recording with David Lynch, so that'll be coming out tomorrow evening. I'll be asking him all the transfer questions that you want answered. I'll be asking about the contract situation. Of course, we'll be talking about the game. So yeah, loads coming up over the next day or two on the channel. So do make sure you've got your notifications on. Most importantly, that you're subscribed. And of course, that you hit a like button on the stream. Tipsy Dipsy said, Amarin stating his team are already scared. Love it. Good. They should be scared. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Look, we've got to go out and earn the right to win. Simple as that. It's the Premier League. You got to earn the right to win. But, we're right to be confident going into the game. What links am I wearing today? The same links I wear every day. Links Africa. Like every self-respecting chav on the planet. Yeah, Lynx Africa all the way. Would you believe I didn't get one Lynx Africa set this Christmas? Not one. Anyone who thinks Trent is staying has lost the plot. Thoughts, Craig? I think the club have been very clever with the offer. Because nobody can say that he wasn't offered a good contract now. Nobody can say that there wasn't enough money on the table. So I think this, as you've said, mate, this contract's going to tell us a lot. He either accepts it or he rejects it, and that will tell me he never had any intention of staying if he rejects it. So I think the club have played their cards well with the offer. We can talk about it being too late and it should have been sorted out a long time ago, but we are where we are, so, I can't argue about the offer. I can't. That's a more than fair offer. How much was he offered? 300 grand a week. So 78 million pound 5-year deal, averaging out at £300,000 a week is on offer. You can't knock that offer. Like, that's more than fair. It's probably too generous if I'm being honest. Stephen Soar said, I got 3 Lynx Africa sets this Christmas. 3. Look at you, huh? Rolling big time. Putting on that extra little bit of shower gel in the shower and all flashy. Just throwing a bit in the bath and I don't even care. So much of it all around me, like just extra squeeze, just flinging at the wall and all. Doo-doo. 308k a week by my calculations. I think your calculations are wrong. It's exactly 300k a week by mine, but let's do it together. Hang on 1 second. So let's get the old calculator out. 1 sec. So 78 million squids. Right. So 78 million quid divided by 5, and then divide that by 52. It's exactly 300 G's a week, my man. Exactly 300 G's a week. So your math's wrong. Right. KF said, excellent team selection once again. Hopefully Elliot comes on too. Hope you're well, Craig. It is a great team selection. It's a lovely bench. And we've got no excuses in that regard, KF. I want to read you something actually from the genius that is Paul Merson. Because I wanted to get your thoughts on this one. I think I need to get the old weed whacker out. The old nose is starting to get itchy. Where's this from the genius that is Paul Merson? 1 second. Right. Paul Merson said this yesterday. And I want your thoughts on it. I'll read it all out in one go and then you can tell me. So he said, if Arsenal had done what Liverpool did last year, they would have got absolutely slaughtered. But it was Liverpool, so nothing was said. But there will be a time that they slip up. They have big games, Champions League, Carabao Cup, and possibly another final. Here's the really funny part though. They haven't had any injuries yet, but without Saka, I just don't see Arsenal being able to chase them down. So, one, in what world have Arsenal ever done what Liverpool have done consistently, which is be in a title race, and yes, we fell away at the end of it, and apparently Merson thinks we didn't get any grief for that, and Arsenal would have. The difference is though, Paul, Liverpool have actually won a title under Klopp and in that era, and have ran Man City very close on a few occasions, and have put up points tallies that Arsenal will never see, and lost league titles. But the injury part is an absolute disgrace, because as we pointed out yesterday, we had the best goalkeeper in the world out for months. We've had our right backs out, both of them. We've had left back issues. We've had our centre back out for 6 weeks. We've had our backup centre back out in Gomez with a hamstring injury. We've had Diogo Jota out for a long time. But Merson said we've had no injuries, and Arsenal have. So this is the multi-million-pound pundit there, ladies and gentlemen, saying that Liverpool have had no injuries. And nobody challenges these idiots on it. Craig, you put Ahmed Diallo down as Adama Traore. Did I though? Or are you wrong? So, do you want to Google his name there for me, bro? And we can come back to that one. Google his full name for me and then we'll wait for your apology. And also, it isn't us. We're so bougie these days that our system and our starting 11s are linked to an external system which updates automatically. And his name is Ahmed Diallo Traore. Everybody say it together. What's his name? Ahmed Diallo Traore. So, there you go. We all learned something today because I didn't know that before the game either, lads. I'm not going to lie. I haven't got a fucking clue what his name was. But yeah, apparently that is his full name. And that's why it's on the back end system. And by the way, what do we think about the penalty Arsenal conceded yesterday? Because I seen the guys on Match of the Day all thought it wasn't a penno. I thought it was the most blatant penalty you're ever going to see. Because let's say that was a boot. Right? Let's say it was a boot and somebody went for the ball and they missed the ball and they got him in the head. We agree that would be a foul, right? So why is it any different with any other part of your body? If you miss the ball and clatter into somebody, it's a foul. And by default, if it's a foul in the penalty area, 'tis a penalty. I don't understand. The pundits basically seem to have this mythical thing in their head that it has to be an extra foul in the penalty area, or it has to be more clear cut. No, it doesn't. It just has to be a foul. You want to change the rules of the game? Change the rules of the game. But as it's written, it's a foul. He missed the ball, and just because the ball then bounced onto his head after he's headbutted the player doesn't mean it wasn't a foul. Like, if I go through a player to get to the football and go through the back of his legs and eventually get a touch on the ball, it doesn't mean it's not a foul. It's so clear cut. I couldn't believe what I was listening to on Match of the Day. He went for the ball, mistimed it, didn't get there, clattered into him, it's a foul. How many times have we seen a player go for the ball, but the defender gets there afterwards, the defender looks to play it, the touch gets there ahead of him, he gets touched, it's a penalty. I couldn't understand for the life of me how that wasn't a stonewall penalty with the pundits, but it was in my eyes. If Coote was refereeing today, he'd be in the snow. I'm saying nothing, mate. I'm saying nothing. Thank you for your super chat, though, Callum. Harry, how are you, bro? Said most important game today. It is. For me, United games are the ones that I want to win more than any other in the season. I know the Trent contract is the one everyone's talking about, but of the three, Trent is the one I think is the least important. I probably agree with that in the short term, but I think it's also the more tricky to get done now because, Real Madrid are hovering, but all three need to be done. Stevie Boy, how are you, my man? Said, do you think Liverpool are paying overs for Trent? Yes, I do. 250 is my number, Stevie Boy. That's the number I think is more than fair. But, look, I've asked myself this question. Would I rather Trent stayed and got paid 50 grand a week extra? Yes, I would. I don't agree with the number, but I'd rather it than him going. Particularly because I think because we let it get to this point, we almost have to pay a bit extra out of desperation. So we can't rewind time and change it, we can't go back 18 months ago. So yeah, I do think it's a very, very fair offer, and I can't see an excuse to say no to it if you have any intention of staying. If Trent was to re-sign, what happens with Bradley? Nothing. He continues to play and will rotate when needed and give Bradley a run. Yeah, we need two players in every position, and the more competition we have, the better. I think there is enough games to get Bradley game time, and you've got the FA Cups, League Cups. I think maybe some less important Champions League games. I think he'll get enough games, Bradley, to continue his development. White Hammer said, and funny how Lee comes on and says it was a penalty. Well, that's why we like Lee. That's why whenever I'm talking about Arsenal fans, I put my mate Lee Gunner in a different category, because he's a realistic Arsenal fan who actually finds fault in his own team and actually says it how he sees it, and I respect that in a person. So that's why Lee Gunner's my mate, because he's the only Arsenal fan, he's the only content making Arsenal fan that I have time for, because he says it like it is, and it was a penalty. And look, me, by the way, I've stood up for United at times and others when I felt they've been hard done by. I'm not just saying that's a penalty because I didn't want Arsenal to win. Hand on heart, my honest view is I don't get what the fuss was about. I thought it was a stonewall penalty. It's an unusual one. I'll give you that. It's unusual. You don't see it very often. But that doesn't mean it wasn't a penalty. Logan said, what do you think about Luke Shaw's TikTok antics? I don't know what they are, bro. I'm not on TikTok. I don't run any of our social media accounts. Connor and Matt run our social media accounts, so I don't know what his TikTok antics are. Who's Luke Shaw? He's a lad that used to play football in between his physiotherapy visits. Michael Owen just said we've had a constant side with few injuries. These people are all clowns. It does my head in to see these lads getting paid mega bucks for talking shite. Him and Merson, what have they paid attention to Liverpool this season? Because you can't have paid attention to us and not know we've had injuries. Although, we also ran a poll last night because there was an interview with Michael Owen where he was asked, do you think you're a Liverpool legend? And he responded, yes. I can tell you you're not, Michael, and you don't need to take my word for that. As I said, we did run a poll on it, and 80% said no, Michael Owen is not a Liverpool legend. And I have to assume that at least some of the other 20% were opposition fans trolling, because I haven't spoke to anyone that thinks he's a legend. You know, my own stance on it is, he may have gotten away with the Madrid stuff somewhat, but once you went and signed for United, that's the end of that. Plex said, not trying to argue with you, but I think 350k a week is good for him. What's your opinion about it once again? If we're talking about Trent, I think 250 was my number. I think paying fullbacks 300 grand is a dangerous game. But look, ultimately, 300 grand and Trent staying is better than 250 grand offers and Trent going. So, like I've said all the way through since we found out about the offer, I think it's a more than fair offer from the club, and I would say that at this point the club have done all they can. And if Trent says no to the 300 grand a week offer, my view is he was never staying. But, you know, we'll wait and see what happens, because I don't know if he turns it down or accepts it. Derek, thank you, bro. Derek Dennis, appreciate you, mate. Luke Shock was on TikTok dancing with Molly May to a song saying your mum's on benefits and is under fire now. I don't know what to say. You know, there's a reason I don't do social media, and it's because I'll probably get in trouble if I do it. So I keep my antics on my streams and leave it at that. Yeah, and I also kind of like being, like, nobody in my town knows where I live. And I don't mean that in I'm not hard to find kind of scenario, but in the city I live in, the town I live in, everybody knows I live in the town. But no one sees me because I don't go to pubs, I don't go into restaurants. I mind my own business and keep to myself. And my daughter has often been around people going, do you guys know that Anfield Agenda lad? Apparently he lives in the town somewhere. My daughter sits there at the table going, in the pubs or whatever, like. I love that. I love being, I'm such a fucking quiet hermit of a fella. Like, I don't go out much. I just do my own thing. And if I start playing around on social media, God knows, I'll probably get myself in trouble. Hoping for an easy win today. We'll send a massive message to the rest of the league. If Trent doesn't accept, then he's off. We won't offer more. Well, we shouldn't offer more, Steve. I agree with that. And thank you, mate, for being a member with us. Searching the town with pick forks and torches. My apologies for the cough, and I've had this cold for a month and it just won't go away. No, genuinely, my daughter said that when she does hear people talking, it's generally, more often than not, it's pleasant. And a few people know she's my daughter, but it's weird, like, because she's often says to me, you know, about hearing people talking about me in the pubs as she's sitting there and whatnot. It must be difficult and awkward for her. Where do you see Trent if he does leave? At Madrid, obviously. 100%. It's Liverpool or Madrid. It's one or the other. If you're talking about where do I see him, as in how do I view him? I would say poorly. I'm never going to be toxic towards Trent. I'm not going to do that. But I would feel very, very let down as a Liverpool fan if he goes off to Madrid. And it would certainly ruin his legacy. I wouldn't say it would end it, because he still has achieved a lot at the football club. A Premier League winner, a Champions League winner, three League Cups, FA Cup, Club World Cup. At the club a long time. But I won't lie, you know, I don't see a genuine reason for him to go to Madrid when we're as good as we are. So, definitely will impact how I look back at him, definitely. But I'm not going to be toxic about it, because it's just not the way I am as a person. Another 7-0 incoming, said Ghost. Thank you for being a member, bro, for 14 months. He said, let's go Reds. Let's go Bunting Mental. Right, ladies and gents, we are 13 minutes away from kickoff. Let me quickly run through the teams again for you, in case you're coming in late and you haven't seen them. We'll start off with United. So it's Onana, Mazraoui, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Bruno, Højlund, Ahmad, Dalot, Ugarte and Mainu. On the bench for United, Bayendir, Malacia, Yoro, Casemiro, Collier, Ericsson, Anthony, Garnacho and Xerxes. For Liverpool, Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back. The great news is Ibrahima Konate returns to partner Virgil van Dijk at the centre of the Liverpool defence. In midfield, there's no Dominic Szoboszlai because he's ill. So it is Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister and Curtis Jones. And then up top, it's an unchanged front three from the game against West Ham. Mohamed Salah on the right, Cody Gakpo on the left and Luis Diaz through the middle. On the bench for the Reds today, Kelleher, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa and Bradley. So we are looking good in that regard. There's a lot of talk about 300k in the chat today, but it's the wrong 300k. The 300k we should be talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is the 300k that Anfield Agenda needs to get to. So, if you haven't subscribed, folks, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. The journey's on now. The countdown's on. 8,943 subscribers to go until the real 300k comes into view. Were you guys around for the story yesterday, which was that as Ruben Amorim was on a plane coming to London to talk to West Ham, Richard Hughes at the same time, on the same day, was on a plane on the way over to Rotterdam to speak to Arne Slot, to offer him the Liverpool manager's job. I love that story. Right, let me get this up. Rob, how are you, bro? Rob Dan said, it's a pity that there are no legends like Stevie G, Toddy from Roma, loyal clubbers who reject offers. I would throw Carra into that bunch as well. You know, Jamie Carragher was certainly a one-club man and a great Liverpool player and left it all out there on the pitch. But yes, they're becoming few and far between and, you know, hopefully Trent stays and it is a throwback to those days. Derek Dennis said, Mo to score again and the boys to win easy. I hope so, Derek. I hope so. Be lovely to sit here talking about Liverpool romping to another win. So the 3 penalties in the Fulham game against Ipswich is now the quickest time between penalty goals on record in a Premier League match. There you go. Thank you, Mark. Oh, Brian's in. How are we, Brian? Brian has just gifted 50 Anfield Agenda memberships. 50. Wow. Again, Brian, thank you so much, my man. And congrats to everyone that got gifted the membership. So there's a few good luck charms here in the chat. Brian comes in, gifts 50. I'm wearing red. All these things for me on a match day just make me feel more relaxed, believe it or not. Knowing that all these things are happening. And it should then be a normal match day. And again, loads of thank yous to Brian in the chat. He's such a generous dude. And you know what? I hope Brian doesn't mind me saying this. I don't think he will. Brian's coming over to Dublin in the summertime. And I'm going to meet up with Brian and his bro again and show them around a little bit. So, yeah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Can't wait to catch up with Brian. He's coming to Dublin in the summer. And be lovely to catch up again. Go out for dinner and show him around. Brian said, can't wait. And as I said, Brian, the offer's there, man. Ireland's not that big a country. I can drive you wherever you need to go. Galway, Cork, Kerry, Belfast, wherever you guys want to go, we'll go and have a look. Because it's a beautiful country and I'd love to show you guys around some more of it. Particularly up north. It's lovely up in Belfast as well, if we can go up there for a bit. Love from Charlotte, North Carolina. Hope to see a bit of Chiesa if we get a lead, said Josh. I wouldn't say no, Josh, my man. I wouldn't say no. What have I not recognised? I don't know. What have I not recognised? Apparently someone said I haven't recognised something from Coach Bill, and I'm reading through Bill's comments and I don't know what it's about. So I hope I haven't missed that on somebody or something. Apologies if I have. Right, let me get Owen's comment up on screen. There we go. Owen said, everyone's saying we would destroy them last year and it was 0-0. I hope the players don't let thoughts of winning easy go through their heads. Oh, I think they'll remember it, Owen. And look, I certainly remember my own arrogance from last year, bro. Yeah, I was expecting a handy win last year and it didn't come. So yes, an early breakthrough goal would be brilliant today to settle the nerves a bit. Nessie said, if Gakpo scores today, we need a Gakpow emoji. Yes, I agree with that. What's this Mark saying to me? Oh, the Coach Bill thing was an inside joke. Oh, okay, cool. Dave. Thank you, Dave. Dave and all said, forget Musk, Brian to buy the club. God, I think if Brian bought the club, I'd definitely be able to get an interview with the manager then, mate. I think I'd be confident that Anfield Agenda be getting the inside treatment then. Have you seen about the minutes applause for Max? I haven't, no. And also, I watch the games on mute, mate, so I won't know when it's happening or anything like that. I did hear, is that the young man who passed away in a car crash? Maybe I've got the wrong story, I'm not sure, but yeah, I heard something about it, but I can't say I know it inside out. Oh, if we don't get 4.2k likes, you're timing out Coach Bill. Right, well, there's the drill, folks. 4.2k likes or one of our mods getting timed out. So you know what to do. Hit that like button. Imagine you ever did get that perfect ratio of everybody in the chat liking. Like, imagine that. That'd be a mad day. Patrick, how are you, bro? I hear United fans saying they beat us easily. I didn't know you lived next to a sanatorium, mate. Because that's the only way you can imagine you're hearing these conversations, because they couldn't be rational, down-to-earth, sensible people. In what world does... I don't know how any United fan on the run they're on can look at Liverpool or any team and think they're going to beat them easily. Saw that shoveling before play. Proud LFC fan. Well in, Adam. And thank you, yes. It's great the game's on. It's a lovely, pleasant surprise that it is on. I bet you'd get access with Elon as owners too. He likes your kind of truth telling. I was saying that earlier on. You may have missed it, bro, but I was saying that if Elon did buy the club, I would honestly, I think we'd be his cup of tea. I don't think he'd be into the other yes men and, you know, brown nosers and whatnot. I think he'd like it, yeah. I think me, Elon, Joe Rogan, I can see the chat now. Right, teams are in the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen, about to walk out onto the hallowed turf of Anfield. Just one more reminder before we get underway. We are being brought to you with thanks to our incredible sponsors, Manscaped. Why not check out the Chairman Pro Package face shaving kit featuring everything you see on screen there now. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping of that. Or the Performance Package 5.0 featuring the Lawnmower 5.0, Manscaped Weed Whacker Ear and Nose Hair Trimmer, the 2 liquid formulations, and a couple of free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxer Briefs. You can get that or anything else at manscaped.com with 20% off and free shipping with our code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code in the bottom right corner. Right, so the handshakes are taking place now. Ahead of the game. Right, let's settle back in, relax and enjoy. Oh, butterflies are kicking in now, folks. Got to get the win. Got to get the win. One more super chat to get up to before I get into the stream. Do you think United would be better to target Robbo, as I feel he's our weakest? I don't know. I think Paul with arrested Andy Robertson having a full week between games. I don't know. I think Robbo might be alright today, you know. Let's wait and see what they do. I hope they don't get to do much attacking at all, Paul, to be honest with you, bro. I hope we put them in their place. So look, last shout, hit that like button for me if you haven't done so. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. Thank you to everyone that helped us get past 291,000. Teams one more time really quickly. United, Onana, Mazraoui, De Ligt, Maguire, Martinez, Bruno, Højlund, Ahmad, Dalot, Ugarte and Mainu. For Liverpool, it's Alisson, Trent, Kanade and Van Dijk, then Andy Robertson at left back. Midfield, Gravenberch, Jones and McAllister. Up top, Salah on the right, Gakpo on the left and Luis Diaz through the centre. Your bench today for Liverpool, Kelleher, Endo, Darwin, Chiesa, Elliott, Jota, Costas, Kwanzaa and Bradley. No Dominic Szoboszlai in the matchday squad. He is ill. Jay's Empire Red Army said, I'm pleased the game was not called off. And Jay's gone for a 4-0 Liverpool win. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate your support. And hopefully you get the score right as well. I wouldn't say no to a 4-0. Ooh, here we go. Go on, you Reds. Love you, Craig. My wife likes your voice. I'll take that. Thank you. And thank you, wifey. Appreciate you. Thank you, Nolda. Right. Verge has the boys in the huddle before the game. Last words of wisdom. The cops looking magnificent. The pitch is ready to go. Sit back, relax, and let's hopefully see Liverpool move 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League table. Come on, you Reds. Oh, and the Reds go marching in. Oh, and the Reds go marching in. I want to be in that number. Oh, and the Reds go marching in. Jason, how are you, bro? Jason Morris said, let's go Reds. This is one game I definitely need to get to at some point in my life. It's on the bucket list. The Liverpool United game. I'd love to get to one day. Right there at Ruben Amorim getting a little sniff, a little taste of what he could have had if he had have maybe been better. Right, we're underway. Liverpool are playing from right to left, attacking the Annie Road end in the first half, and we are off. The ball goes back to Alisson Becker, who of course does the decent thing and launches it out long left side where United win the first header. Then Ibu's back in with another header. United win it in midfield with Mainu. There we go. Gakpo winning it back. Well done, Cody Gakpo. Robbo. Ball infield to Diaz. You can see Liverpool getting stuck into United early doors here. We're starting bright, we're starting sharp, and we're starting aggressive. Come on, the Reds. Maguire. United play it inside. Ball laid off by Højlund. That'll go through to Alisson. Alisson comes out and clears it. By the way, that looked a bit of a two-footed challenge there for me from Mainu. Why are you stopping the game, you fucking gimp? I gets a boot to the head and he's... Oh, fuck off. Mainu goes in with a two-footed challenge and Gakpo rides that challenge by jumping up over him. And the trailing leg hits Mainu in the face. And now everybody has to pretend like he has a serious head injury. I was more concerned about the tackle for Mainu, to be honest with you. Because he came in there looking like he was out of control to me. Oh, look, shock. He's back up and fine. So we ignore the two-footed challenge for Mainu and he gets a trailing foot to the head and now we all have to wait around for Mainu to... Oh, look, it's a miracle. He's fine. What's Neville saying, by the way? I hear some people in the chat moaning about Neville. What's he moaning about? Right, we're back on their way. Ref drops ball to Liverpool. Kanade has it. Salah to Virgil. Diaz. Across to Canade. Everybody from outside of Alisson is in the United half here. Look how high up our centre-backs are. Virgil. Man on! Fucking... That's dodgy. That's fucking dodgy. So the ref waves Mainu back on in time to run behind Trent and dispossess him. Snidey little fucks. So we're in possession. Trent has his back to Mainu, so doesn't see him being waved on. And then Mainu robs the ball off him. So we went from being in attack to the ref giving United a little advantage there. Fucking state of it. Man on, Eboot. Well done, Trent. Good defending. Dalot initially goes around the outside of Trent, but Trent gets back around at him, gets a foot in, wins the ball, and then Canade clears it. Throw into Liverpool now on the far side. That was awful from the ref. You should not be allowing him back on like that without Trent or the players knowing and it being right behind Trent. Basically gave United a free counter-attack. Right, Trent to Virgil. Virgil across to Andy Robertson. Gakpo. Cody Gakpo cuts inside. Still in possession, Gakpo. Goes to Ryan Gravenberch. Good ball from Robbo to Maka. Back out to Luis Diaz. Robbo goes on the overlap. Lucho stands up here. Goes back to Alexis McAllister. McAllister now. Nothing on for him, so he changes up the direction of attack and goes to Ibrahima Canade. Canade is under a bit of pressure there from Bruno Fernandes. It goes back to Alisson. Kevin, my score prediction was 3-1, mate. 3-1. Canade. Gravenberch to Robbo. Robbo tries to play in Cody Gakpo. Second ball drops though. Curtis Jones wins it. Takes too much out of it and is dispossessed. United now trying to counter. Bruno Fernandes is the ball centre of the park. Out to Ahmad. Now Liverpool have it back. Great play, Alexis McAllister. Great play in a tight area. Gets himself out. Liverpool with the space now with Trent on the right hand side. Come on, boys. We need to break down this United defence early. Salah, ball in. Maguire gets a leg on it and clears it away. Come on, the Reds. We can't be giving them another bit of encouragement by letting them go through 45 without conceding. An early goal, or as early as possible, is the avenue today. And now it'll be a corner to Liverpool. Come on, boys. Come on. He's a centre-half. He's a number 4. Watch him defend and we watch him score. He'll pass the ball, calm as you like. It's Virgil van Dijk. It's Virgil van Dijk. Here we come. Trent's taking this corner, by the way, so he's back on corner duty after McAllister taking a few in the last one. Right, Trent about to take it, gives the signal. Good delivery. United headed away. Mazraoui and the keeper both come out for it. Now, this is where we need to be careful. United on the counter. They play it into the left channel to Ahmad. Gravenberch's there with them. Liverpool are getting defenders back in place. United forced backwards. Come on, the boys. United knocking it around their own 18-yard box. Now they play it out left-hand side. Ugarte across to De Ligt. Mazraoui. Come on, boys. Richard, I'm not fixing your fucking sound issues for you, bro. Everybody else can hear me. So if you have sound issues, mate, it's at your end, not ours. I'm not Google's technical support team, mate. Diaz. Robbo. Diaz back to Robbo. Canade. Trent, ball inside to Jones. Definitely is United. I'm parking a bus and everybody's behind the ball. That's United's goal here today. You can absolutely see that's their goal. Try and hit us on the counter and pray that they can keep a clean sheet. And we need to make sure that we don't see a repeat of last year. United now trying to spring a counter attack. Come on, Mo. Press. Right, 9 minutes. Sorry, I haven't synced up, by the way. My apologies. I'm going to sync up at 10 minutes. Sorry, I got so distracted by the game start and I never synced up for everyone. How is that not a red card for foul on Mainu? Are you trolling me? Because if anything, it should have been more of a foul for Mainu's two-footed challenge. How can it be a foul when somebody's jumping over Mainu and the trailing leg hits them because he's jumping out of the way of Mainu's two-footed challenge? I mean, bit of common sense. Maybe if Mainu didn't come flying in two-footed, out of control, and Gakpo having to ride the challenge, maybe he wouldn't have got clattered in the head. There you go. I fixed it for you. Right, we're getting up to 10 minutes now, so I'm going to sync up for everybody. We are now at 10 minutes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. United still just keeping the ball here, halfway inside their half, playing it from left to right. Liverpool shuffling across. De Ligt tries the ball upfield. McAllister blocks it and it goes out for Liverpool throw. What's this? So now there's a banner that said FSG give Mo and Co their dough with Virgil, Trent and Salah on it. Now, to be fair, they've offered Trent a fair deal, so De Ligt goes long, looking for a straight ball over the top. Allison comes out and claims it. We say claims, excuse me, clears it. My apologies. Did I see the banner? Connor just sent me a picture of it there. We haven't started yet. Do you know? Oh, I'm not even going to interact with it anymore. We have started yet, but it's, you know, it's difficult when there's one team that puts 11 men behind the ball and that's all they do, and hope that again they can frustrate us. So it's not like it's an open game of football and we can't find a way through. And that should be a yellow. Should be a yellow, Oliver, you little twat. No, no yellow for you, Ugarte. Have they got in Oliver's head, by the way, after last season? Because that's a yellow all day long. Stops a counter-attack and cleans them out, and that's not a yellow card. Okay. Diaz, McAllister, lovely ball inside to Jones. Now we've got a bit of space, boys. Come on. Trent, out to Salah. Who was that to, Mo? Trent! Oh, it's blocked. Trent! Diaz! No, he skies it. Skied it. Unlucky. Liverpool win the ball, then attack quickly. Comes to Salah. I don't know what he's trying to do here with that pass, but it comes back to Trent. Here's a shot. It's blocked by Martinez, and then drops to Diaz, and he can't keep a shot down. and it flies over the bar. Genuinely, there is no reason why that shouldn't have been a yellow card for Michael Oliver. I think United have gotten into his head by the decisions from last season. Virgil now. Come on, boys. Lovely play from Alisson to give Robbo a bit of space now on the left. Robbo's on the gallop. Diaz. Man on, Maka. Man on. Well done, Maka. Somebody show from boys. Well done. Back to Jones. Slow start. No, it isn't. Oh! Unlucky. Liverpool carve open the United defence. 1, 2, 3. Gakpo then has a really tight angle. And he tries to just dink it over the keeper, but he can't get the angles right and it just drifts wide. Lovely football. Ooh. Very close. Very close. Much, much better. Great movement. Unlucky, boys. Unlucky. Dreadful finish. Honestly, some people in this chat don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Honestly, it baffles me. Slow start when we've been all over them and we're trying to play them open. Poor finish when it was a ridiculously difficult angle. Grow up. And what you should be saying is, wasn't that a brilliant move by Liverpool? Because it was. It was a lovely bit of football. Canade to Trent. Trent infield. Good ball to Jones. Jones looks to switch it out left side to Gakpo. Mazraoui gets a head on it. It drops to Andy Robertson. Virgil. Canade. Out to Mohamed Salah. Nice bit of control there from Mo wide right. Mo plays the ball in. Alexis! Oh, what a save! Unbelievable football from Liverpool. Unbelievable. Ball out to Salah. And Salah just plays a delicious ball over the top. Maka hits it first time. And it's a great save with his left foot from Onana. But what a ball. What a bit of football. What technique from Alexis McAllister. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful football. Yeah, it was just great football all around and a good save by Onana. Right, come on, boys. Corner. Trent delivers it. Too close to Onana. Too close to Onana, who comes and claims it. Feels like the goal's coming, though. You know, we've had some gorgeous bits of football here. Well, we're not going to say today that Liverpool haven't started this game well. We have. And there's been some lovely little bits of football. And the movement of the front three is fantastic. United free kick here, pretty much on the halfway line. Right, ladies and gents, we're almost 17 minutes in. Still Liverpool 0, Manchester United 0. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. And of course, we'd love you to hit the like button as well. Ball breaks out to the box. McAllister. Oh, look at that, you sexy little bastard. To Salah. Unlucky. Lads, Alexis McAllister is just... He's so damn good in tight spaces. United now back with Onana. Maguire. Come on, that's press. Well done. Anthony hat-trick. That's a word you're never going to be saying, or a sentence you're never going to be saying, mate, to make it true. United now with Maguire. It's the applause for Max, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm applauding for a minute. The banner for Max is going along in the front of the Kop. Everybody else has stopped clapping. I'm still going, though. Got to give him the whole minute. Honour him. He's a Liverpool fan who died in a car crash, mate. Right, Reds in possession inside their own half. Come on, boys. Virgil. Trent. Oh, unlucky. Tries to play it into the right channel to Salah. Oh, good ball. Good ball from United here. United should be 1-0 up. They've made a mess of that attack. Block it. Block it. Corner United. Ahmad's down holding his back now. It was a good bit of play from United. We played a really high line and they played the ball down our right-hand channel. United got in behind, played in a cross. And Ahmad was a little bit behind him. He flies in with a diving header, heads it the wrong direction, but then he clatters into Alisson. That was a great chance for United. And it's a corner here. But Ahmad is going to get a bit of treatment for his lower back. He did collide into Alisson, to be fair. Yeah, as you can see, the ball ended up being just a little bit behind Diallo as he came flying in. So he was trying to readjust and they ended up heading it the wrong direction, but then flying in and him and Alisson collide. He's back up though. Right. Canade heads that away. Liverpool now with a chance to counter. And Trent makes a fucking mess of it. So Liverpool had a chance to counter. Trent takes too much out of it and then ends up giving away a foul. For a foul on De Ligt. So a promising counter-attack was ended. So free kick here to United. Look how high Liverpool's line is here. They go short with it, United. Bruno with the second ball in now, deep to the far post. And United headed off under their own players. And the offside flag goes up. Right, 22 minutes on the clock, still scoreless. Yep, and you can see how that was offside. Ah, fuck off. Get a yellow card on him. Yeah, about time. So Salah gets held back by Dalot, who's trying to give him a hug. And eventually, the referee gives the foul and the yellow because, I mean, you couldn't get more blatant than that. Liverpool make a mess of it trying to get on with it quickly. And now it's a United throw in on the far side. Someone said Trent's having a stinker. I disagree. He's made a mistake once, but he's played some lovely balls through midfield. McAllister, again, given away. United now on the counter. Fernandez tries to reverse the ball back in. He'll get a second go at it. Hoyland. Another United corner. Come on, boys. Craig, I knew this would happen. What? What's this? We're 23 minutes into a game. What's this? Fucking hell. We don't have a divine right to score 4 goals in every half of football. Like, it's 0-0. What's this? This is nothing. Nothing has happened. Corner for United. He'll come back and he'll get a second chance to cross this in. That should be Alisson's all day. It is. Gravenberch. If you don't think that Liverpool are in the main control of this game, I don't know what you're looking at, to be honest. United are dangerous on the counter. That's always going to be the case, but we are, in my eyes, doing everything but scoring here so far. So, boys, come on. Liverpool throw in on the near side. Dawn Broadbent, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Dawn, thank you for being with us. 6,000 people with us in the chat. Welcome in, folks. If you are new, do hit that subscribe button. Canada now, right hand side for Liverpool. 25 minutes on the clock, still scoreless. Mainu gets away from Jones there. Good challenge. Good challenge. Right, come on, boys. Trent. Right, make the runs. Out to Salah. Salah now, eyes up, plays the ball in, it's headed away. United have an edge of their own penalty area. It's a good ball out to Mazarao. Get back, get back. Oh, nice little nutmeg on Diaz there. De Ligt spreads it across now to Martinez. United switch it up and going on left side. Trent is struggling so far. I don't think he is. Come on, boys. It's a far more competitive game so far, let's say that. But you would always expect United to show some fight in this game. It's up to us to break them down and get the win. Trent should leave if he's shown little passion. What the fuck are you talking about? Do you want them running around out there screaming at... Like, some of the bullshit towards Trent is embarrassing. He's not showing enough passion. He's playing a game of football. Fuck me. Martin Pickering. Thank you, bro. Ball switched up now to Robbo. Gakpo. Back to Maka. Gravenberch. Slides and makes a mess of it. Right, come on, boys. Figure it out. Okay, mods, I'm going to do your jobs for you and remove these arseholes. Noah, you can fuck off. Clearly Trent and Salah have lost their passion. The state of you. Mods, just remove any of these gobshites, will you? Right, come on. Robbo. Back to Allison. Back out to Canade. Good football, Jones. Back out right side to Trent. Oh, he loses his footing. Liverpool have it back though with Canade. McAllister. Gravenberch. Mackin out. Inside to Virgil. To Robbo. Coiler, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my man. Thank you for becoming a member. Virgil. Ball into Gravenberch. Who does well, lets that across his body. Gravenberch! Oh! Unlucky. Unlucky. Gravenberch turns away from Mainu and then hits a cracking strike. It's a yard, half a yard wide of the post in the end, but defo worth a shot there from Ryan Gravenberch. Unlucky. I love that movement that Ryan Gravenberch has of just letting the ball roll across his body and protecting it at the same time. It's definitely his signature move. Come on, boys. Second ball. Second ball. Oh, fuck's sake. Gakpo should have released that sooner. Come on, press. Second ball. Let's go. Stand them up, Macca. Stand them up. Stand them up. Fucking giving away stupid soft free kicks. We give away so many stupid free kicks that give teams chances to get crosses in, but there's no need for it. Bruno Fernandes was going nowhere there. Macca didn't need to keep nibbling at him and give away the foul. Is it just me or does the chat seem anti-Liverpool? So much complaining, it's ridiculous. Watch the stream and back our lads. So it's either United fans baiting or it's the Liverpool fans that are so entitled they think we should be 10-0 up after 5 minutes in every game and don't understand sport. It's one or the other, Aaron. Robert Banks, welcome into you, my friend. Thank you for becoming a member. But you're right. Way too much negativity in the chat for no need. Robbo. Gravenberch to Canade. Trent. Jones cuts back inside. Ryan Gravenberch. 31 minutes on the clock, still scoreless. Virgil to Ibu. Salah to Trent. Come on, boys. Jones does well, protects the ball, goes back to Canade. Lovely ball down the line, that to Trent. And we don't get the corner out of it, which Trent feels we should have. They point for a goal kick. Relax, we need 3 points, end of the story. Doesn't matter how many we score to those idiots in the chat. Get a life. Exactly. I would have loved us to have been ahead as well, but we aren't. We need to figure out how we're going to do that. And we need to stay patient. Good ball through the lines again here. Come on. Where's the options from? There's no fucking options. Out to Salah. Gravenberch. Canade to Jones to Gakpo. Don't know who that was to, Cody. Wakey. My apologies, actually. That was Gravenberch, not Cody. Virgil. Diaz. Good challenge on him, to be fair. Mazraoui. Tries to go in above Andy Robertson's head. Robbo clears it long. Well done, Diaz. Look at that from Lucho. And then Maka. That's a hospital pass, Maka. Come on. Salah now. Trent. To Virgil. Ibu. Trent to Salah. You're not going to run through them all, Mo. Back out again. Trent now. It's all too slow, boys. Oh, fuck's sake. We're making a meal of this, boys. Move it quicker. Jones. Gakpo. Or excuse me, to Gravenberch. I'm getting these mixed up all the time. Salah. Back. Deep cross. Over everybody's head. Robbo gets it on the far side. He puts in a cross. Maguire heads it away. Bruno Fernandes then finishes the clearance, but Canate wins it back for Liverpool. Trent. Oh, that's filthy from Gravenberch. McAllister. What? How did he do that touch? I need a replay of that. Gakpo. Nobody there, bro. Did you see that bit of play there from Ryan Gravenberch? I don't know how he managed those touches. Now, United have on the counter-attack. Bruno has it left side. 10 minutes to half-time. Correct me if I'm wrong on something, and I might be wrong. In the 7-0 game, was it 1-0 at half-time? I'm just trying to remember it. I certainly know the majority of the goals came in the second half. Diaz fell there just inside the Liverpool half. It was, yeah. So as I'm saying, like, chill. Bet you we didn't think at half-time of that game was going to end up 7-0, you know? Salah. Back to Ryan. Maka. Cross in from Trent. Ooh. Schmungus, I agree, bro. Come on, the boys. Decent bit of defending that. Come on. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Still scoreless. Scored the first in the 43rd minute. There you go. Why am I talking about a 7-0? Because I'm trying to say to the people who are saying in the chat, why aren't we ahead? Why aren't we winning? Blah, 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 blah. That when we did win that game 7-0, it was 1-0 at half time. Again, another free kick to United inside their half. Liverpool holding a high line. Ball played deep in. Virgil heads it. Offside flag goes up though. It'll be a Liverpool free kick. Trent. Salah. Back to Trent. Salah. Come on, boys. Go, go, go. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Salah fed a ball into Maka, who tries to control it and turn at the same time. Just a little bit too much zip on it, and he can't quite bring it under control. But good vision again from Salah. And you can see what Maka was trying to do there. Diaz. Free kick to us. He was being held back. Jones, Maka, Trent. Robbo. Oh, he tries to clip one in behind the Gakpo, but it's too much on it and it goes through to Arne. Right, come on, boys. Come on. De Ligt goes long for United. And goes straight at a play. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in, which Virgil sends up to Robbo. Come on, boys. United have it with Mainu. Ugarte back to Mainu. Still United. Mainu. Back to Ugarte. He fires in a deep cross. United have it back. Second ball out of the box. Martinez. Free kick to Liverpool. Fell from United on the edge of our box. Grafenberg fell by Martinez. Schmunga said, I get it's cold in the stadium, but I think hugging is too far. Thank you, bro. Yeah, that ball went out of play as well. That's a good ball from United. Bruno, well done, Virgil. Good defending. Throw into United on the far side. Well done, Virgil. Got back in there, covering, and puts it out for United throw-in on the far side. Great defending that. Martinez. Well done, Trent, but ball drops then back to United player again. Second ball in. Again, Virgil's there to head it away. Ah, Jones, come on. If in doubt, man, just boot the fucking thing. United in possession now with Fernandez on the left side. Ugarte. Come on, boys, quicker. That's a good ball in behind. Hoyland. Oh, yes, Allison. Second ball blocked. Come on, Jesus, this is too nervy. Again, Allison to the rescue there. United could have been 1-0 up and Allison makes the save. Wake up, boys. Good ball, Maka. Nice. Go on, Mo. Go on. Good transition. Come on. Oh, that's a weak shot. It was a good transition on the counter, but Salah wastes the opportunity. And that was Trent playing Hoyland onside there, by the way, being out of position. So we got lucky. Because Trent was the man that was deep playing him onside. And then Hoyland, one-on-one with Allison, who makes the save. United could, maybe should have been 1-0 up there. Then we go up the other end with a counter-attack. It's good play. Ball played over the top into Salah. He cuts inside onto his left foot, and you know what he's trying to do, but it's just not what you want in that position, unfortunately. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. That transition was bad. Fuck off. The transition was brilliant. It's the finish that was bad. You don't go away. I'm not putting up with any idiots in the chat today. The transition was absolutely gorgeous. It was the finish that let it down, but yeah, go away. Throw into United now, far side of the pitch. Did I order the code red? You're goddamn right I did. Oh, fuck's sake. Just taking too much out of it all the time. Maka clipped there and fouled again by Mainu. Snidey little challenge as well. Canade to Trent. Salah. Right, boys, come on. Fuck off! 2 minutes added on. Where did he get 2 minutes from? 2 minutes. This fucking timekeeping's a joke. Diaz, you can't run through them all, bro. Fuck's sake. How did he get 2 minutes? How? Somebody make that make sense to me. 2 minutes stoppage time. There's about 3 injuries in the first half and he comes up with 2 minutes. That's overhit Trent, for fuck's sake. How did he put 2 minutes? That's a joke. Diaz just should have hit that early. We tried to walk it in. Oliver might as well have just said, I don't want to be out here in the rain, lads. Because that 2 minutes is an absolute disgrace. We're just not finding these little balls through midfield. Just so many of them being intercepted. Diallo now. United on the attack. 30 seconds to go. Hopefully Arne has something up his sleeve for the second half here, because it needs to be quicker, the tempo in the second half. And we need to cut out the mistakes. And there's half time. In the first half it ends. Liverpool 0, United 0 at half time. And yeah, Arne Slot best get into these boys at half time, because that's just not been good enough in the first half. It's not been as bad as some people in the chat are trying to make out, but it's not great. Second half, though, lots of time still to come. We got to find a way to get to 3 points. And Arne certainly has some talking to do in there at half time. Corbin said, would like Elliot on in the second half. Thank you, mate, for your super chat. Appreciate you, excuse me. Tony Miller said, midfield too slow, especially Jones. I agree on the midfield. Maka aside, actually, we're just not moving that ball quickly enough. There's too many touches being taken by Jones, by Gakpo, and by Diaz at times. That's something I definitely would call out in the first half. But look, also, United have shown fight. Let's be honest about that as well. Give United some of their credit. They've looked far better than they have in other games. So, look, big 45 to go. Arne will know what we need to do to figure it out. We need to find a way through. And, yeah, it's evenly balanced at the minute. Get Elliot on. He'll thrive in these tight spaces, said Charlie. Well, let's have a little look at the bench and see what the options are. Newcastle battered these. Yeah, 2-0 is a huge battering, isn't it? Woo, fucking hell, 2-0. Thank God we didn't beat them by 5. Oh, hang on, we did. And also, they had no Fernandes for that game as well. And it was a midfield of Eriksen and Casemiro. So, different setup. And he said, Man United look good and worry teams will know Liverpool play style last quarter of the league games and we can't adjust to these teams' new strategies because we're too comfortable winning right now. It's just not been an aggressive enough first 45 is what I would say. And look, yes, you do give United the credit for keeping in their shape and restricting us. But ultimately, we need to move it quicker. I think we need to be more aggressive. And we need to stop taking too many touches. And there's probably more I can add on top of that. But I want to get you some of your thoughts on the first half. Elmir said, Trent playing like a Madrid player. So you know what? Let's have a little halftime poll. Because I'm not feeling the same way about it. But I want to see how you're all feeling. 1 second. Quick halftime poll. So the question is Trent playing poorly? That's the question. And we'll see what you guys think. We'll leave that running for the halftime. Right. Next super chat up. Final third is lacking. This game is for Elliot. Yep, lots of show for Harvey Elliott in the chat. Owen said Trent has been awful. Thank you, Owen, for your super chat, mate. Elliot Taylor said, United fan here, Trent playing like he's avoiding injury. Yeah, well, look, the poll's there, so vote away in it and you guys can have your say in it. Let's look at some of the numbers from the first half. So, possession-wise, Liverpool shading at 55-45. Total shots, 8 for Liverpool, 6 for United, but the damning stat there is, again, 1 shot on target for Liverpool out of those 8, and same for United, 1 on target. That was the save Alisson made from Hoyland. Dangerous attacks, 25 for Liverpool, 17 for United. Corners, 2 apiece. Total passes, 265 for Liverpool, 215 for United. 86% passing accuracy for Liverpool, 79% for United. Yeah, so there we go. RC, thank you, mate, for your super chat. Said, thought we played decent, United fan, but you had chances. Still think you win this. Your players need to stop rushing it. You've had a couple of chances yourself, to be fair, mate, on the counter. Some good football played in there, that left side to get Dalot in. That ball into Mainu, if that was like half a yard further forward, or Mainu was a half step less, that was probably 1-0. Then we had the chance, obviously, with Hoyland one-on-one as well, which Alisson makes the save in. For us, I agree, we need to be a bit more composed in the final third. ESG Soccer said, you can tell a few of your chatters haven't played in the snow, rain, cold. Looks miserable. You never walk alone. Coming to the UK in June. Look, I never like to use any conditions as an excuse for anything, because ultimately both teams have to play in the same conditions. What I would say is United have shown spirit and fight, and I expected that. Minimum, you got to match that, and then you got to let your class show. So we do have 45 to figure it out. And let's hope Arne can figure out a way to unpick this lock and figure it out. Shane, who's a United fan, said Mainu and Ugarte have been brilliant, in Shane's opinion. Charlie said, if Trent had 2 years in his deal, no hate, he's fine. Okay, I haven't been calling Trent out in the first half. The chat have. But I asked the question, do you think he's had a poor first half? And we'll see what the poll shows at the end of half-time. Bumbadog said, just shift Jota in for Gakpo and Lucho left. Mid has energy, defence is okay, just need to up the tempo and accuracy. I agree with that. I agree with your shout there, mate. I haven't seen enough of Gakpo in this game from a sense to think he's making much of a difference there. So I do like the shout of putting Jota in and moving Diaz out left. Maybe Endo on for Jones. See Gravenberg, a little bit more room and time with the ball, said Neil Ferry. The players all need to wake up before it's too late, said Mad Football Edits. What else we got? James LFC said we need to be more aggressive in midfield and Trent needs to step it up and we need a Mo masterclass. Hun Media asked where is Soboslai? He's ill, mate. He's ill. Gakpo can change this, said Studio Flash. Look, they all have the ability to change it, mate. Every one of those forwards for Liverpool are certainly capable of a moment of brilliance, but you also need to see the rest of the game, and you need to see the same impact. And I just don't think Gakpo's been able to get into the game as much as I'd have liked so far, and Diaz is taking too many touches. Kasim said Man U was way better. Yeah, just tell us you don't know anything about football, mate, without telling us. Like, look at the stats. I'm not saying Liverpool are way better, but anybody who thinks United are better than us today are fooling themselves. They've been better than they have been previously. But ultimately, I'd say the game is balanced. And I think both sets of fans can feel like there's something to be gotten there. And I'm trying to be honest about it. You know, I certainly think United have played well in that first 45. But I know that we can play better, and we need to show that we can play better, and we need to turn that on, because the longer it goes on, the more confident United are going to get. The longer we don't find the breakthrough. Why is the chat so reactionary? It's infuriating. I don't know, mate, but look, I can't control the chat. You know, I can't control people's thoughts and opinions. I can just give you my take on the game. But I understand the fear. I understand why people are nervous. Of course, I'm nervous sitting here watching this, but it's still 45 minutes to go and the game's scoreless. I just want the 3 points. That's it. If we score in the 94th minute, I don't care. As long as we finish the game with a win, we can talk about it afterwards. But anybody who's saying we can be better, you're right, we can. And I'm sure Arne knows what he wants to see, and I'm sure we'll get a reaction in the second half. Pasky 9 said, we really missed Dom today, underrated. You know what, to be fair though, mate, I'll be honest, to be fair, I would have started Jones anyway because of his performance against West Ham. I thought he was sensational. So I'm not going to be a revisionist and say I would have played Szoboszlai. I would have started Jones. But you can certainly make a case now that if Jones and Szoboszlai were there, you could be talking about changing them. That would be fair, because I don't think Jones has lit the world on fire there in that 45. I think Virgil had a good 45. Canate had a steady enough 45. Not really overly happy with either fullback, to be honest with you. In midfield, I think Gravenberch has done okay. McAllister's done well. If I'm looking for Jones, I'm not happy. Too many touches, just not enough aggression. Wide areas, Gakpo I want a bit more from. He's not getting as involved as I would like him to. Diaz, again, getting into some good positions, but taking too many touches and sometimes overrunning the ball. And Salah not really getting as many impactive, is that the right word? As many opportunities to create something as I would like. But he did have a chance, and he bloomed it. So yeah, look, it's not been the best 45, but it is still scoreless, and we got to figure it out. And let's just get behind the team, and let's believe that they'll turn it around and get the win. Roy Keane, speaking about Trent, said, Trent's defending today. My goodness, it's schoolboy stuff. They're talking about him going to Real Madrid. He'll be going to Tranmere Rovers after this. So Roy Keane's pretty clear on what he thinks of Trent's defending there today. How don't you get the Trent criticism? When have I said I don't get it? All I said was I don't think he's been as poor as some have made him out to be. But look, again, you remember, I'm watching the game and the chat and reacting and talking and reading stuff and getting messages through. So I don't see as much of the game as you guys do, which is why I asked the questions. That's why the poll is there. Do you think Trent's had a poor first half? It's there for you to give an answer to, and then we'll know how people feel about it. So I do get the Trent thing, but I also understand that his contract situation is adding to it, let's be honest. Ronald said, United have been defensively sound and Liverpool's slow attack doesn't help. They currently have two clumsy centre-backs that will be exposed if they play it quicker on attack. Thank you, Ronald, for your super chat, bro. Am I nervous for the second half? Oh, yeah, of course. How could I not be nervous sitting here in a 0-0 game, a competitive 0-0 game? You know, if I said I wasn't nervy about it, I'd be lying to you. Of course I am. United have been a lot better than they have been recently, and we haven't been what we know we can be. So if we turn it round, we should win it. But, you know, it's the Premier League, and you got to earn it. Boreas Bro said, feels like Amram has been practicing 3-4-3 with United, specifically for this game. Well, that's his system, to be fair. But look, it's up to us to figure out a way to break down the system. Dave said, you'll never walk alone unless you don't sign the contract. Whitehammer said, this is Trent in a nutshell. He can do this anytime, said Whitehammer. Robert, member with us for 13 months. Thank you, mate. Said it's 0-0, but it's an entertaining half. Thank you for that, Robert. Ryan Baker said maybe Trent heads at Madrid. Elliot and Jota is a good shout, said Tion. Second half, we'll rock up, said Hashim. Right, a couple of super chats just come in. Roy Keane wouldn't compliment Liverpool if they won 7-0. Ask me how I know. Love that, mate. He does have a thing about Trent, by the way. He's just constantly going in on Trent no matter what he does. Craig, Liverpool can still win this, said Mitchell Salter. Of course, mate. But we'll need to be better. Definitely need to be better. You got to earn the right to win. So look, a couple of things at half-time. Of course, I got to give a quick shout out to our incredible sponsors here. We are being brought to you with thanks to Manscaped. Why not treat yourself to the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 with their skin-safe technology, the brightest ever LED spotlight, a battery that lasts 90 minutes, and it's waterproof. In that set, you also get the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations, and a couple of free gifts, the shed travel bag and the boxer briefs. You can get that or anything else at manscaped.com with 20% off and free shipping store-wide using our code Anfield20 or by scanning the QR code in the bottom corner. If we get 1 goal, they'll collapse, said Nathan. We normally do have a better second half, said Mario. Trent's head's gone, I'm afraid, said LFC Gamer and Vlogs. Ethan, thank you, bro, for your super chat. Said United fan, but both teams have had their chances. Very happy with how we've done, but we seem to panic when you're near our centre of the box. We need to be more composed. United have played well enough. I'm not going to debate that, mate. It's a competitive game. It's there to be won for both teams, so let's see what happens in the second half. Right, let's check back in on the poll we had. We've nearly, oh my god, how have we had nearly 5,000 votes in 11 minutes? Wow. So we asked the question, is Trent Alexander-Arnold playing poorly? We've had almost 4,600 votes, and 73% of people said yes, Trent is playing, well, 72, YouTube robs a percentage all the time. Trent playing poorly, most people, a resounding yes to people thinking Trent's playing poorly. This is never going to be a walk in the park for us, it's still United, said Nimnoy. Trent lost case today, said Zoe. Entire team was poor, said Albert Joe Francie. You can tell the difference, or you can't. I think you meant to say you can, Abu. Tell the difference with no Soboslai. I'd like Bradley on, said Matthew. The thing that kind of, I guess, holds me back a little bit from saying yes, put Bradley on is I hope he's fit enough. Because remember, he has been away for a long time. But to be fair, so was Ibu, and he came in today and he's been doing well. Excuse me. Right, big second 45 to come, ladies and gentlemen. Teams are coming out now. If you haven't, please do drop a like for me on the stream. Let's see if we can get over 3,000 likes. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. As you can see, we're closing towards 300,000 subscribers on the channel, and we'd love your help to try and get there. So if you're new, please do hit that subscribe button. Right, come on, boys. Big 45 to go. Big 45. Let's hope we're better. Not seeing any changes. My nose is in bits today, sorry. Oh, this cold is wrecking my nose. Harty, how are you, bro? And thank you for your super chat, my man. I'm just waiting for it to update. There we go. Arne will talk and we'll be better in the second half. I certainly hope so, mate, because we need to be. Right, so Liverpool attacking the cop end second half. United about to kick off. 45 minutes, another big 45 minutes in the season. Hopefully we can capitalise on Arsenal and Chelsea dropping more points this weekend. Right, we're underway. Stargirl, how are you, my friend? Said, I agree with everyone who's saying we need to be a bit more aggressive, and I don't like the fact they seem to be finding joy on our right side. Yeah, fair points, Stargirl. Right, we're back on the way anyway. Again, just giving the ball away too easily here. Dalot for United now, down this left, our right. Well defended, Trent. Well defended there. Maka spreads the ball across to Andy Robertson, left-hand side. Jones. Too slow again. We're turning it back inside. We're playing everything in front of United. Trent. To Salah. Back to Trent. Gravenberch. Right, we're syncing up now in a second. We are coming up towards 46. So it's 46 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Right, we're all the way back now with Alisson, Virgil, Gravenberch, Kanade to Salah, Jones, again it's an underhit pass, and United clear it. Kanade, Trent, nothing on, so he goes back to Alisson. Virgil, he gets the pitch and wedge out, tries to go long left hand side for Gakpo. Robbo wins the second ball, and it'll be a Liverpool corner. Right, come on, boys. Corner to the Reds, on the far side, in front of the cop. Let's go, boys. Come on. Good delivery needed. Maka to take this corner, by the way, so... Right, Alexis McAllister on that far side. Referee doing the usual talky to the players. Right, here we go. Ball in. Oh, lads. Oh, fuck off. There's a beautiful ball in right on top of the keeper, who's kind of making a mess of it, and it bobbles around and we just don't manage to get a foot on it and steer it goalwards. Onana punches it off the back of Kanade's head. Kanade then tries to get a touch on it, and we end up with Salah fouling and giving away a free kick. Ball breaks to Dalot. Here is through on goal. Oh, great challenge. Great challenge from Virgil. Again, down that right side. Look how bunched up we are. We're playing that high line. And Kanade doesn't win the header because he's leaned into. The ref doesn't give the free kick. And then Dalot's through and Virg has to get in a block. Well done, Virgil. Dangerous corner in. Oh, come on, boys. We tried to counter, but it wasn't on. Zane said Liverpool are winning the treble. I hope so, bro. I hope so, but I'll start with trying to win this game first. Again, second balls, boys. Come on. Stop dicking about. Right, Mo. Bring it on the... No, shit touch. Every second ball we're second to. It's not good enough. Every fucking breaking ball we're second to. Ahmad slips on his arse in the penalty area. And yet Virgil still fucking manages to give them a simple throw in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ahmad slips, nobody near Virgil, and he overhits it and gives them a throw in. I mean, you couldn't make up some of this crap. Right, boys, come on. Somebody go across and close them. Come on, boys. United now, spreading it out left side to Dalot. That's awful, Trent. Fucking awful. That's shocking. Trent was ghosted past twice there and didn't even get the block in afterwards. And then gives the ball away. It's not fucking good enough. Look at this shit, look at this shit. Fucking get your man, you gimp. United are 1-0 up and it's on Trent. Martinez scores. United are 1-0 up and it's on Trent. Standing there with his fucking hands on his hips. One 0 United and it's all on Trent just standing there. Standing around, hands on hip. Watching him walk through. Watch it back. He doesn't give a damn. Camera pan straight to Trent, yeah, as it should do, because it's fucking awful. Good goal from United's perspective. Can't say they haven't earned it. But look at this from Trent. Gives it away. And look at this. Watch him. Stands there. Look. Stands there. Half-arsed. Still standing there. Still jogging. Look. Doesn't even make the fucking challenge. And look at the state of you. You fucking donkey. That's fucking shocking. Good finish by Martinez. Good ball into him by Bruno. From United's perspective, good goal. But honestly, that's disgusting. Now, get him off the pitch. Just get him off the pitch. Because he doesn't want to be there. Get him off the pitch. I don't care. That is unacceptable. Get him off the pitch. If this club has a backbone, get him off the fucking pitch. Because he's strolling around with his hands on his hips. Fuck me. Aaron Garza said, is this the man who wants superstar money? He can't even play for the badge. Absolute disgrace. I don't know what to say. There's no defending it. There's no defending that. And we can say it wasn't coming, by the way, at the start of the second half. United started the second half better. Right. Bit of urgency here, boys, to get back into the game. Do you know what? It was coming. I'm not begrudging United that goal because it was coming. They started the second half better. We're still in the dressing room. And we've only got to look at ourselves for this. I reckon United will concede 2 or 3 now, but enjoy this while it lasts. Always love the streams. Thank you, mate. It's just... This is one of these moments where Arne needs to make a statement here. Because Trent's not awake. He's not in the... Look, he's letting that bounce. He's a fucking dope! He let that bounce and we almost conceded a second. Get the donkey off the fucking pitch! Oh my god! He stands there, lets the ball fucking bounce! And then loses the header! Get him off the pitch, Arne, for the love of God! Trent, I'm not reading that out, mate, but Allison punches it away. Trent plays the ball out to Diaz. Liverpool looking to counter. Oh, fucking overhits the ball through to Mo. Fuck me. Will said, just watch the replay of the goal. I'm sorry, Trent's a disgrace. I can't defend him, mate, on that. I can't. It was every bit of criticism he deserves for that. FSG now have an excuse not to extend. Where's Connor? Well, Darwin and Jota are coming on. They're all coming off the bench. Constantine, I think what you heard from me was I'm not going to be talking about a trouncing as I learned my lessons from last year. So I don't know where the scouts is you're talking about, mate, but I've certainly never said a trouncing was forthcoming. But you're deserving the lead, mate. I get the banter, I appreciate the banter, but I'm trying to give you your credit, mate, for the performance so far. So I don't know where the toxicity's coming from. How much are we paying Madrid to take him now? Corner taken quickly said, acts like a superstar but plays like a reserve. Been like that for a while now. Sorry, I can't stand him. If Arne doesn't take him off, though, that to me that's going to say a lot. If he doesn't take him off, it's going to tell us a lot. Gakpo. 1-1! Gakpo! 1-1! Woo! Woo!
Are you right, home?
Can you get me some tissue?
1-1.
1-1, Gakpo. So how long did that last, United fans? Huh? How long did that last? Your little bit of gloating there. You got a good 6-7 minutes out of it. And it was an exact Cody Gakpo goal. Exactly what you expect me to say now is get the ball, cut inside onto his right foot, and buries it into the corner. It's a Cody Gakpo trademark goal. He's onside as well. And he lifts it into the roof of the net. 1-1. There we go. 1-1. Game on. Did you enjoy that 7 minutes though, United fans? You know, they're giving it to Biggin for the 7 minutes. Did you enjoy it? It was probably the best 7 minutes of the season for you, wasn't it? But it's 1-1 now. It's given. Sorry, the goal's given if you were wondering about that. It was never tight. You could see one look across the line, you could see he was being played on. Right, here comes the changes. Kevin said Trent's gone. It's obvious. So the first change is Diaz coming off to be replaced by Darwin. Nessie said Gakpo emoji, please. That's a Connor question, Nessie. So Jones is off. And Diaz is off. Jota on, Darwin on. Trent's still out there, by the way. Come on, boys. This should spring it into life now. Trent plays a nice ball into the channel there to Salah. Salah tries to play it across. Maguire puts that rather generous head of his on it and clears it. Come on, boys. Half an hour to go. Let's go. Mark says goal stands. Lads, we're about 15 minutes past the goal being given. Like we're back underway and all. We've had chances since the goal. Dalot puts in a cross again. Dalot is absolutely molesting Trent out there. He's having his way with him. And the fact that Arne hasn't dragged Trent off the pitch, I do not understand. He has been shocking. So Lewis Steele just reported, actually I'll let this corner be taken and then I'm going to read you out what a journalist just wrote. 1 second. So Bruno puts in the corner. Ali comes and fists it away. Second ball's back in. Liverpool have a chance there with Trent to counter. You all ran past the ball and fucking left it in midfield. Jesus, wake up. Liverpool ran a counter and 4 of them kept running and forgot to go back for the ball. Ahmad now, edge of the box for United. For the love of God, wake up. And it'll be another United corner. Fuck me, wake up. We had a chance to counter and they all ran past the ball. Right, I want to read out this comment from a journalist in a second, but we've another corner to defend. United change up the angle this time. Second ball in. Jota has it edge of the box. Plays it left side to Darwin. That's a yellow, ref. Delip brings down Darwin. That'll be yellow. So, Lewis Steele, journalist, wrote, fan just to the right of the press box shouts after the goal went in to Trent, if you don't want to be here, Trent, fuck off. And that's inside the stadium. And yet, Arne somehow keeping him on the pitch when every bit of joy United are getting are coming down Trent's side. Every single bit. How is it 2-1 Rashford when he's not even in the squad, you gobshite? Corner to Liverpool. Imagine an Everton fan trying to troll us saying 2-1 Rashford, he's not even in the fucking squad. Right, 26 to go. Corner to Liverpool on the near side. How is Trent still on the pitch, lads? Just get him off. Bradley's fit enough to be on the bench and surely he's fit enough to play a few minutes. Just get him off. Not a great corner. Drops to Salah though. Dinks it back in. Again, it's over everyone's head back to Robbo. Another cross in. Doesn't beat the first man. Jota. Liverpool throw in on the far side. Yeah, Bradley is on the bench for those asking. He is on the bench. Gravenberch. Lovely ball through the lines. Oh, fuck's sake. Beautiful ball through the lines from Gravenberch to Maka. Maka gets it out of his feet. Outside, about 25 yards out. Tries a strike and not a very good shot, let's just say that. Adam said Trent should be kept on. Adults don't play kid games. Why should he be kept on, Adam? Why should he be kept on? Genuinely. Everybody, media, fans, everybody's going in on him for having a shit game. And you still think he should be kept on. And adults don't play kid games. What the fuck is that about? Elliot, thank you, bro. You didn't put a comment in, my man, but thank you for the super chat. Elliot Okiri, thank you, bro. Dominic Soboslai is ill for those asking. Oh, hit it, hit it, hit it. There was a half-hearted penalty shout. I haven't seen it yet. That's a handball every day. That's a fucking handball, surely. That's a handball. His hand's up here. Ah. Come on. I'm... Ref's going to look at the monitor. Ref's going to the monitor. He's telling United players to get away from him. Bruno's shouting at him already, look. Book these gimps. Book every one of these gobshites that are following Oliver over. His arm's up like this. Peno given. Penalty given. Vinod says United playing like it's the club final. So penalty given. Lads, I can't look. Penalty given for a handball against Delay, whose arm was up this high. So I don't want to hear at him from United fans. His arm was up here. It's not down by his side. It's not here. It was up here. Onana's on the walk, look. Where's this lad off to? Where the fuck is this gobshite off to? Get him in the book. Onana's off the other end of the pitch. Payat Choi said we need to get Trent off the pitch. Oh, I can't watch, lads. I'm going to get sick. I can't watch. I'm going to get sick. Salah stands up for the penalty. I'm looking at you guys because I'm afraid to look. Salah steps up. Scores 2-1. Malazzo! Come on! 2-1. 2-1. Come on now. Mohamed Salah. Liverpool 2, United 1. Puts the ball into the bottom corner past Onana. And Liverpool are in the lead. And Mohamed Salah stands in front of the Kop and takes the acclaim deservedly coming his way. Go on! 2-1. Do you know what's funny? We beat them 7-0 and they were in front for 7 little minutes. Oh, the fucking irony. Woo! Mohamed Salah steps up and drills it into the bottom corner. Onana went the right way, but couldn't keep it out. Mohamed Salah makes it. Liverpool 2, Manchester United 1. Are we ready for a sing-song? But first of all, we need a little dancing alien. Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Whoop, whoop. And then all is right with the world. Right, boys, now we go on and kill the game. Let's go. You don't blame it on the sunshine. You don't blame it on the moonlight. You don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Did Trent slide into the snow or something there? He's holding his face. Who went off for Darwin and Jota? It was Jones and Diaz. Defo becoming a red panty night now. Garnacho's on, by the way. Garnacho on for Manchester United. Salah being fouled, gets a free kick. So again, let's go back to the banner that was on the cup before the game. So it said, FSG, give Mo and Co their dough. I still don't know how Trent's on the pitch, by the way. Because he is still a liability defensively there in this game. Jota, lovely little turn. Oh, little Meg. Keep chasing it. I'm Batman said, Ineos, who? Salah's the real owner of that club, that small club. Love it, bro. Love it. Salah again, here into the box. That's a free. That's a free. Right, Trent, here's your redemption arc. Here's Trent's redemption arc opportunity right now. Liverpool have a free kick about 22 yards out. Ugarte's giving a Billy Big bollocks. Bruno's chatting to the referee. Crying, of course. Salah gets brought down out to the ball. It's a clear foul. I don't even know what the question's about. It's a clear foul from Maguire. He goes in the book. Liverpool have a free kick. This is it, Trent. This is the chance, bro. This is it. Alessandro Martinez, a little gimp look. The butcher. The bitch. That's what he is. The bitch. Fake hard man out there talking. Picks out the smallest Liverpool player and goes over to him to try and start. Haha. Take that, you little gimp. These United players' heads are going now. Joshua, sorry, brother, I missed your post. Apologies. Bruno shouting because he wants the penalty. As soon as I seen him, Joshua, go to the referee, mate. I was laughing because it's the state of it, like. Right, anyway, free kick to Liverpool. It's more suited to a left footer. It's slightly to the right side for us of the penalty area. Onana's just trying to make sure that Maguire gets his head in the right place to block it. Trent and Salah over it. Salah hits it and puts it over the bar. It was more suited to a left footer, to be honest, but Salah couldn't quite get it up and down, and it goes about a yard or two over the bar. Gary Neville said it was a fair tackle. Yeah, fuck Gary Neville. Who cares what he has to say? Man still thinks Arsenal are winning the league. Who gives a shite? Mohamed Salah now, all-time level with Henry for goals. More assists than him, so fair to say Salah's better than Henry, confirmed. Dominic! How are you, bro? Oh, lovely challenge that from Maka. Gakpo. Oh, he turned into traffic. Second ball breaks, though, to Alexis McAllister. Out to Robbo. So come here to me. How were those 7 minutes, United fans? Did you manage to knock one out in the 7 minutes you had? Probably the only erection you're going to get of the season, honestly. Were you happy? It was a good 7 minutes. Talk me through it. I've got the time. Go on. Talk me through those 7 minutes where you were all, whoa, we're good we are. Whoa. Go on. Tell us. What was it like? Did you shout up to the missus, it's on tonight? Did you tell the kids to go and order the takeaway and all? Daddy's feeling flush. A few minutes later, I want a divorce. Fuck off out of me sight. Go on, that's what it was like, wasn't it? Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop. Do, 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 do. Nunes gets himself a yellow there. I didn't even see what it was for. I assume he rattled through someone. Dalot, again for United down the left to Garnacho. Again, Trent out jumped here. Fuck me, man. Give it a bit of effort, Trent. Offside flag was up anyway. 13 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Since United's goal, Liverpool have had 5 shots. United have had none. Liverpool have had 77% passing accuracy. United have had 51. Right, boys, come on. Straight into him. Let's go. Well done. Nah, sure, we're finding a way to give it back to them now. Win it back again, though. Well done. Gravenberch. Into Salah. Go on, Mo. Giddy up. Go on. Again, he's trying to thread a ball through. That gets cut out by the United defence. Mazraoui. United have a fair counter on here, but it's okay, though. They make a mess of it. Overhit the ball through to Garnacho, and it goes to Alisson. Shane, I promise you I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I didn't see the Darwin yellow. I just seen that he got booked. I'm not trying to bottle out of criticising him or being honest about it. I genuinely haven't seen it. But when I do see it, I promise you, I will give you my honest assessment of it, mate. But I didn't see it. I just looked up to see him get booked. Excuse me. Right, 11 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Liverpool so far have turned this around from a 1-0 deficit to a 2-1 lead. Again, look at Trent out of position. Again. Canade out there trying to cover. 2-all. It's 2-all. Ahmad scored. Again, Trent gone fishing. Nobody there, and United have equalised. Again, Trent, not there. Gone fishing. We don't get the cross blocked. They put it in and Ahmad passes it past the goalkeeper and it's 2-all. And we said, why is he leaving Trent on? Fuck me. It's a good goal from United's perspective again, but for us, can't defend for shit. Trent's gone fishing, not there. Canade's coming across to try and block it. We give it away from a header initially. Where even is Trent? Fuck me. Garnacho crosses it in. We don't block the first cross, and then it gets to Amad Diallo, and he side foots it past Alisson. Fuck me. Defensively, that's shocking again. 2-2. We're back level with 10 to go. And somehow Trent's still on the pitch. And how is he still on the pitch? I don't fucking get it. Every bit of joy they've had have come down our right hand side. Every single bit of it. And he's still on there. And now we're just passing the ball to United for a counter. Fucking hell. Well done, Virgil gets the block in. It's a United corner. He's picking his nose now, look. Fuck me. Alisson should have caught that, but he punches it away, gives United a chance to put a second ball in. Oh, fuck's sake. Is there anything he can do today? You can see Virgil's fuming at Trent, by the way. Now Trent's going in the book for dragging back Fernandez. Can't argue about it. It was absolutely yellow. Andrew Webb said, get rid of Trent, waste of space, get him off to Madrid. United making changes now. De Ligt coming off to be replaced by Lenny Yoro. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Game's 2-2. Both goals down Trent's side. Connor Bradley's about to come on now. Bit fucking late, Arne. He's about to bring Bradley on about 15-20 minutes too late. Because Trent's already done the damage again. United go deep with the cross. It's over hit and it's a Liverpool goal kick. If we lose, blaming you, Craig. Fuck yourself, you gobshite. Rod, oh, good cross in. Nobody there, second ball. Come on, boys! Excuse me. I don't know why somebody was hidden for saying blaming me is utter nonsense. I've unhid you, Ali Edit, because you shouldn't have been banned, because whoever read the comment made a fucking shocking mistake. So I've unhid you, bro. Andrew Webb said, wouldn't play Trent again if Bradley is fit. And you also said, get rid of Trent, waste the space, get him off to Madrid. Here comes Bradley now and Elliott for 5 minutes after Trent's done all the damage. And Trent's coming off for Bradley. 5 minutes left, the manager grows a pair to take off Trent. I'm really getting a good laugh at everybody in the chat somehow trying to blame me, you fucking gobshites. The absolute state. It's my fault suddenly. It's my fault that Trent's gone fishing. Cheers. Will it be my fault we win the league? Are you going to come back then and grovel and say, oh, sorry, Craig? Don't send me the emails begging to be let back into the chat, by the way. Oh, sorry, Craig. I really sorry. I didn't mean to go in on you. I'm not letting it get to me. I'm good. I'm pissed off at Trent and I'm pissed off at how we've defended in this game. But ultimately, as a spectacle, a draw is probably a result that's not unwarranted based off what we've seen in this game. We just got ourselves into a winning position and made a mess of it again. Do I think Liverpool will pull a late winner? Not sure. I just hope we don't. Certainly. Oh, here we go. Hopefully don't concede a late winner ourselves. That's, you know, a draw puts us back on parity where we were before the weekend, but you don't want to go on and lose the game. Well in, Bradley. Well in. United throw in. Scott Williamson said Trent should have been off at half time. I agree. Two and a half minutes plus stoppage time to go. In what's been a proper old-fashioned Liverpool United game, this, but from our perspective, again, conceding another. And look, we're giving the ball away again, passing it straight. Tom said, got to put the blame on Arne today. Stubborn didn't take him off until after he did all the damage. I agree. I think it's a fair comment, mate. It's he should have been off at half time. And United now have a corner, 88th minute. There's a couple of super chats I'll read out in a sec. Just let me get through this corner. 88th minute, United have a corner. Why is Macca marking Maguire, for fuck's sake? United go short with the corner. Oh, Brunez tries a shot that Alisson should have easily dealt with, but he shovels behind for another corner. Right, another corner for United. Fernandes this time goes deep with it. Oh, it's pinging around in the penalty area. Fuck me, boys, get rid of it. Right, come on. Ball into Salah, head up, head up. Oh, good challenge on him. Jota. Oh, straight at the keeper. Jota had a shot at straight at the keeper on the counter. Oh, for the love of God. Bradley, yes, Bradley. Head up, son. Oh, corner. Come on, boys. Couple of super chats. Sorry that I promised I'd get back to. First one up. Craig, Trent clearly played, trying not to get injured. Humiliating performance. Perhaps a statement of his intent. Daniel said, one late goal from Salah. I hope we get Szoboszlai. Excuse me. What was this about Szoboszlai again? Or get well Szoboszlai, sorry. And Mr. Robertica said Trent lost to Madrid, didn't deserve the shirt. Liverpool corner here in stoppage time now. 7 minutes added on. 7 minutes to go. Oh, we've missed a fucking sitter. Robbo played the corner in. Maka flicked it on. We had a free header from 5 yards and they put it straight at the keeper. That could have been the winner. Oh, fuck me. Now United are on the attack. Fucking hell, this is crazy, boys. Come on. Bit of composure here. Throw into Liverpool on the far side. Just under 6 minutes. How do we not score there? Ball's flicked on by Maka. And it's Virgil as well. Oh. And if he doesn't get there, Salah's probably getting there. Come on, boys. Close him down. Five minutes to go of stoppage time. Got time there, Robbo. He puts it out. Fuck's sake. Come on, boys. United deep inside their own half here. We've almost had 3 of the 7 minutes so far. United play their way through here in right hand side. Offside there against United. Liverpool looking to get on with it quickly. Gravenberch. Elliott out right side to Salah. Oh, Mo. Another corner to Liverpool. Come on, boys! People are too harsh on Trent. No, they're not. Not today, mate. You've got people inside the stadium screaming. You've got journalists reporting on fans being unhappy with Trent. He's being gash. Just be honest about it. Again, ball goes all the way through and it's cleared by United. 4 minutes of the 7 minutes played. Oh, come on, boys. Second ball. Throw into Liverpool on the near side. Maka to Gakpo. Again, this is too slow. Jota. His shot's blocked. Oh, fuck off, Robbo. Robbo plays a pass behind his own man and out for a throw-in. Fuck's sake. Nick said, get Trent gone, being poor today. Come on, boys. 90 seconds left. United now on the attack right side. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. Let go of his arm, you dope. Robbo, you're an idiot. You are an idiot. Fuck's sake. He gives United a cheap free kick for no reason. None. Now United have a chance to put in a cross right at the end of the game. Brain dead from Robbo. Brain dead. Absolutely no need to foul him. Hooked away by Liverpool. 40 seconds to go. Oh, they hoot. You're so jammy. They hoof a ball back forward. Xerxes now. Pulls it back. Oh my God, Maguire should have won it for United and he blasted over the bar. Maguire should have won it for United and he puts it over the bar. And that'll be a free kick for Liverpool. Fuck me. Xerxes probably would have been offside in the build-up. It's all over. 2-2. Finished 2-2. Liverpool 2, United 2. Probably a fair reflection on the game, if I'm being really honest. It was a throwback, old-fashioned Premier League ding-dong between Liverpool and United. Both sides going for it. Ends in 2-2. And we'll pick the bones out of it in our match reaction. Look, I'm going to be honest and say I think United were good value for the draw in that game. We are our own worst enemies as always, but we're going to talk about it in the match reaction coming up. So we are as we were before the weekend. Liverpool, Arsenal and Chelsea all dropping points with draws. Yeah. Not the weekend we were hoping for, but still a long way to go in it. Liverpool 6 points clear of Arsenal at the top of the league with a game in hand still to go. But this game tells a picture, paints a picture. And Trent, prepare for me to go in on him because that was unacceptable. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for a match reaction in 60 seconds. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you there. It's going to auto-direct you there. Do drop a like before you head off, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thank you again to our sponsors, Manscaped. 80% or 20% off, excuse me, and free shipping with a code Anfield20. Yeah, appreciate you all. We'll see you in 30 seconds.